Microphones are live.
Welcome to Mountaineers. That was very clear that we were live. It has been 2 weeks for reasons. So hopefully you tuned in last week for, did we live stream that at all?
Yeah.
Good. Hopefully you tuned in last week for our random monster night, which is now going to be every Friday.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right this moment in time, we only have one person signed up for the game, so if you're at home and want to play Dungeons & Dragons, sign up. Send me a message.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Am I able to play from home?
No.
Not from home. No.
But
Sorry.
home.
Yeah.
Go to the Facebook page and message us somehow. Let us know.
Gear Gaming 365.
Gear Gaming 365. Also, GearGaming365.com.
I know, it's so cool.
And then
The new show is to promote our Rent a DM program.
yes,
Essentially, I'm going to try
We
to.
can come to you,
Yeah.
and we can do this monster night at your house.
Exactly.
And it just depends on how far away you live from us about how much we have to play. So,
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
We're also working on revamping our Dungeons, Dragons, and Drinks program,
Yes.
letting you level up a little bit there, play something more than a one-shot or more than a level 1 character, because I recently remembered that level 1 characters are kind of boring, so we're going to try to level those up and have a punch card system. They're coming in the mail. I've ordered them, so they should be here shortly. Our next, I think, is the 14th, but I need to double check with Farmstrong before I actually commit to anything and post anything online, because they haven't gotten back to me yet. Kelsey.
Well, it's summer and a brewery.
I know, summer
Jeez.
brewery. So it'll be an interesting event, hopefully, when you get to level up and have that program. So anything else on the docket for any crafters that we know
the
of?
Ferndale Renaissance Fair,
When is that? Do you remember?
the 20th and 21st of this month.
Oh yeah, because it's July now, so the thing has been flipped.
We'll also be represented quite heavily at the Awesome Something Anacortes 4th of July parade.
That's true.
Yes, we're
on the
marching
4th
in
of
it.
July.
Because
Yeah.
one of us
I
does
go watch that
awesome
parade every year,
costuming
so
and has dressed up all
Yeah,
the
her
kids.
cosplays already.
Yes, hopefully.
Yes, my wonderful talented wife.
Enough of it is done that I'm
So
content
let's see,
enough to
look
wear
for
the costume.
Link, Little Wonder Woman, I think a bear from Fortnite.
Either the bear from Fortnite or
Pink Power
Ranger.
Yeah, something from Power Ranger.
Deadpool,
Mm-hmm.
and either a Minecraft sweeper or Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah,
that I would
so
prefer.
that's the Gear Gaming fam right there up in Anacortes. So go check them out, support them. And that is coming up on the 4th of July.
Not 100% sure, but I think that they have a float
What?
in which they're featuring someone at a table, like DM setup. So they have
Oh my
the
gosh,
whole.
that's awesome.
They're trying to promote Dungeons and Dragons. You can go to Awesome Something's Facebook page.
Because Dungeons &
Like
Dragons
you need
is
to,
the
but
coolest
they
game.
support us. We support them.
Yeah,
You can find our merchandise there, so we're
Sweet.
gonna talk them up.
awesome.
It's another good place to play most of your favorite games that you love. So
Cool. I've been to Anacortes, but not there specifically, so I'll have to go check it out too. I think it's newish or just off the beaten path. I haven't seen it.
it's actually on the main drag. They're just
Okay.
really small, starting
Oh,
out.
okay.
Really
So-
small. Pardon
Oh,
me.
I
Really
love those
easy
little
to
mom
miss.
and pop shops.
Yeah.
Aw.
But they have a really impressive game room.
Yeah, go visit your friend.
They have 10 or 12 tables. I mean, it's
I went there.
deceptively large.
yeah.
I went there when I was on the clock one time. I parked my bus right on the road, right down the road.
There you go. So let's get back into our Monday Night Mountaineer adventure. We're waiting for Bill, but he'll come in a little later, and that's fine. So if you remember, it's been 2 weeks. So if you remember, the party has been a valiant help to the Harper's clan, who is trying to regain some sort of semblance of order in Skullport. In order to do so, they had to go get the blood from one of the founding fathers' lineage. Hopefully he's still alive somewhere in the world, looking for, hopefully, somebody who's alive. And they also had to capture a flame skull, which they did inside of a bell shut with a shield and a rope, and then swam with water breathing down to this beautiful cave that we're in right now. So I don't have a picture of this cave or anything, but I will do my best to verbally describe it, because this is a separate, not really one shot, 'cause it's taken us a couple days, but a separate module that I found for Skullport.
Mini side quest.
Yeah, because it was kind of, Skullport's just sort of bare bones, so I found some flesh for it. And here's your flesh. So here we are, we're in the caves. Any questions before I dive right back into that description that we left off on?
Do we get organs too, or just the flesh?
Just the flesh. Not living and breathing yet.
Sure. I'm good.
Okay.
I do have a thing.
Okay.
Just right up front, I would like to use my, where did it go? Jeez, there. Divine Sense, ignoring the bell right in front of me.
Okay, so other than the bell,
Right
and
in
your
front of
divine
me.
sense
I believe the
checks
bell
for
gives it
anything.
total cover.
So
I
this
don't know,
cracks.
there's like the
Okay,
cracks
okay,
that you have to worry
alright.
about the air
Alright.
and stuff. So your divine sense specifically gives you any undead fiend, remind
Undead
me
and
of the
fiend.
options.
Celestial
Where
Fiend, Fey, or Celestial Fiend or Undead. Pardon me,
Okay.
not Fey.
Okay.
Nothing about Fey.
You know, if you had not destroyed the coven back on level 3, they would have shown up, apparently.
Oh.
So lucky for
Hey!
you, they're not. I know.
Hey!
Lucky for you, they're not here. Otherwise, there isn't anything down here that appears to be one of those things.
That's very good.
Yes. What you do see, though, is a cavern glittering with the beauty of 1,000 stars. It's been 2
Wow.
weeks. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So you have swam in. Your gills are kind of weirdly trying to adapt back to this air breathing thing, and you see these mineral veins rippling through the walls like rivers of metal, and gemstones are adorning the ceiling. There are sconces floating in the empty air, emitting blue and white flames. Standing grand on a small island is a marble statue depicting 3 magi, 2 wielding staffs, and the third looking to the distant horizon, her hands on her brow. So here you are, in a cavern glittering.
Do I recognize any of the mages?
You absolutely would. These. You sure should. What does it say in here?
Because who
these-
would ask that question?
I know. These appear to be the 3 magi who founded Skullport. They helped create it. They had this grand vision. They brought the 13 skulls down, or 13 not skulls at that point.
Yeah.
Willing
Wizards.
wizards to become the guardians forevermore.
Okay. Excellent. Well, who's carrying the shield? Soul or no?
Yeah, I think that's
Tama.
Tama.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't think you want to like hold the shield.
I'll start approaching the altar, kind of like
Okay.
motioning towards him.
Okay.
Can I walk up to where Horizon Lady is and
Sure.
try to like look to see what she's looking at?
Of course you can. Roll a perception check.
I'm gonna have both swords out because
Just in case.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm like standing
paranoid
like
that
a
way.
distance in front of her and start dancing like he's
No,
looking.
it's gonna be 15.
Cool. So this is a cavern, so there's not specifically anything like there's no like tunnel anywhere. I will, for flair, say she's looking at a particularly beautiful mineral vein, and right in front of her is a dancing Lilith.
What are you looking at? Are you checking out Lilith?
No.
Are you into that?
No, this is it's like trap 101. Like when someone's looking at something, it's always important. So
Yes.
She's looking towards the future. I'm just gonna go over to
Why
the
do you
thing.
say into that like it's a fetish?
I didn't say it loud enough for you to hear.
She's
I'm
already
gonna
dancing.
go
Right in front of
Oh,
her.
I thought she was off.
No.
No, she's like dancing.
you gotta look at this silver vein and like contemplate how this quite literally is the future, and try to
There you go. Try to figure that out.
try to figure
Yeah,
out
sounds
what
good.
the secret meaning of your wisdom
I'm
is.
sorry, I didn't mean it towards just you. I just don't know anything about that.
Okay. Any?
Well, you see, I don't have time for that.
Okay, neither do I. I think you just set it down right here.
In the
Bell?
bell or no?
Well, take the rope off and then set the bell down, but hold on to it. The bell.
keep it in place so that it doesn't attack us.
Fine. Untie the rope.
Okay, recover
Take
your
the
rope.
shield
I'm
and
trying
like.
to defeat the purpose.
No. Just... Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So like the opposite of what you do with a spider. You
Yeah.
do-
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Then I will. I don't remember the words.
That's
Because it
okay.
was 2
it's
weeks.
been 2 weeks out of character.
All right.
In character, it was rise ye spirits. Sorry, singular spirit. Rise ye spirit as guardian and counsel forever.
Oh dear, I'm gonna get interrupted.
Does that mean he knows Thor?
Who's Thor?
Asgardian. I know that one.
That's in character now, apparently.
And he told me how.
He did tell you how.
Do I have to drop the liquid on top of the skull?
Yes, you have to. Tincture should be poured on his scalp, on the skull's.
Oh, fuck me.
You know, the skull's scalp.
No, thanks, not my type.
Wasn't
Alright.
an offer.
Why'd you say it?
I can do
Okay.
it. If it attacks me, I'll be fine.
You want me to
Alright.
like tilt it so you can get your hands
No, it's
inside of the bell to get started, or
well. Let's see.
Remember, you have to do it in that ancient language.
I will. Huh?
Remember, you have to do it in the ancient language.
I'll pop the thing
Okay.
open and like. I guess on the count of 3.
Okay.
well,
Uh,
hold up.
pull out like my staff and kind of just like leaning on it, look prepared.
I don't have
Move
that.
back
Oh, I
over.
do have that ready. I could heat the bell up, and then we could like slice the top off.
I have to
You
do
melt
it.
you start to melt the bell, and then you slice the top off, and it gives
Just
you.
give me a little corner.
Okay.
I will reach my hand in there.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
ready.
The skull doesn't appear to attack you at all.
Okay. Lift up a little higher. Can I peek down in there and look?
Are we letting the skull out at all? or
No,
are we just,
no,
okay.
just like looking in.
He's laying on the
Yeah,
ground.
I'll lay on the
Arm
ground and
in
I'll look.
there, like-
Yeah,
So the skull's kind of like against the ground, sort of looking
yeah.
past you
Okay.
to this glitter and all of the beauty, and
All right.
seems to be just floored by it. Literally,
It's a little
he's on-
transfixed.
Does it appear to be in some sort of a trance?
Not a trance specifically, but certainly awed by the beauty, and is
All right.
probably remembering its past.
Just go ahead and lift up the belt, and I'll
So yeah, it floats out,
pour
it
the
floats
liquid
around.
as it's floating up.
Okay.
And rise, ye spirit, as guardian and counsel, now and forever,
And
in
you
the
do
funny
this in
language
Netherese. Okay.
Netherese, which
Okay.
he taught me how to say.
Beautiful.
Do you want me to make an
so
arcana?
you use the spell of tongues, or you did the.
I used the scroll.
Scroll. Okay, perfect.
Scroll.
Yeah, sure. Let's do an arcana
Okay.
or performance.
Performance.
Your
I would
call.
rather do arcana.
Okay.
I'm way. That's a 20 total.
Okay. Yeah. So you, in a way that is awe-inducing to the party as well. You say this: "Rise, you spirit, as guardian counsel, now and forever."
Nice.
So it's poured on the scalp. After a minute, the flame skull seems to just sort of blink and
But we're not putting the thing back on top of it.
he's ready for it.
Yeah.
So the flame skull looks around, sort of cackles, and then hovers up to the ceiling and floats out of a tiny hole that only a tiny creature could escape through.
I think we're done.
Was it supposed to do that?
There's emerald flames that went with it because it's the flaming skull, and then those dissipate as he gets higher and higher up.
That
It was very
Did you
anticlimactic.
Do it? I don't know.
it also
Did it work?
laughs like kind of evilly, and I'm concerned.
I don't know
Why?
if we did it right. That seemed weird. I expected something else.
Well, you know, flame skulls are dead wizards, right? If you were a dead wizard, you'd probably be crazy too. And I'm just gonna turn around and walk away.
Okay.
Maybe it's going back to its body where the body's buried.
I hope it worked. We can only check with the person that said to do it this way.
Hey, there's some shiny rocks up there, and you got that big old bludgeon.
Yep.
Seems like those might be worth some money.
Mining time.
Okay.
You gave us a cave full of shinies.
I did, and I was aware of this last time. I just never checked for if my good friend Lady Tiefling has given me I loot the cave. Let me just check. Otherwise I'll make stuff up.
ilootthecave.com.
Well, so Lady Tiefling on Instagram and Patreon does these really cool, like, it's literally like this little tiny squares of like, I loot the giant spider. And then there's a roll table for it, and
Nice.
there's random stuff. Okay, I loot the
Shiny cave.
giant
That's fantastic. I have to do that in the Underdark.
Well, if I see him walking
Alright.
over to the wall with a hammer, can I
Yeah.
tell if any of these gems are at least valuable?
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Okay.
I just don't
He's
know
got a
how much
maul.
you're gonna get from it. Okay,
Yeah, hammer.
sure. Let's loot.
Big piece
Let's
of metal
loot the
at the end of the
cave
stick.
randomly, and I will roll for things. Are you? Let's see. When you have your mithril
Adamantium.
adamantium. Sorry, you're right.
Which does double damage against objects.
Whoa. All right.
Or auto crits against them or something.
So with your super fancy weapon, let's roll a strength check at advantage.
Can I give him some guidance and be like, you should
would
hit
be
right
the
there?
advantage, but you certainly.
Well, guidance is D4.
Oh, your D4. Sure. Let's loot it double advantage or an advantage plus a D4.
That's gonna be a modified. Wait, no, it's not. It's going to be 23.
Fantastic.
I'm not gonna do this whole forget to add
Yeah.
modifiers
So
thing.
let's say there's some gems. So you find.
There's a random treasure table in the Dungeon Master Guide if you need the assistance.
That's like for something different, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna make some shit
No,
up.
you're good.
So you're gonna get about 3 bars worth of silver. We'll just call that. We'll price that
Yes.
out later.
So you've been going around the room.
Well,
Whack!
it's the
Whack!
silver. It's not the And then
Ain't so pretty no more.
inside of there, we'll give you 3 sapphires.
3 uncut sapphires.
Uncut sapphires.
Damn.
There you go. I rolled for things.
How big?
Uncut. Let's say that they're worth about 30 gold each.
Cool.
If
There
we
you
get them
go.
cut, they're probably worth something more.
Essentially. Cut gems are usually worth more than uncut gems.
Well,
What if we take it to the gem? You can get cut there.
It's called a gem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I said. Alright.
I think that I'd like to see if Felrax knows anything about aboleths, and then if he doesn't, then I'd like to continue.
Where we were going.
Yeah, we were
Down.
going. I mean, I did hear a nasty rumor. There appears to be some dissension amongst drow houses, and it seems that drow are fleeing quite heavily to Undermountain, lower levels.
I want to go there.
I really need to read the rumors. You guys know more about Undermountain than I do sometimes. Dang.
Well, drow have proven to be like paper mache people, so we can keep hunting them if we want to do that.
Well, like I said, I'd like to talk to Felrax about this aboleth thing because I can't remember studying anything about it. And if he knows something, then maybe that might give us an edge.
It's gonna be pretty bad if they're abandoning Menzo Baranza.
I don't know, but I know Hallister, he can't be happy to have Drow here. Of course, he's not really happy to have us here, so there is that. But I think that's only because I interrupted his date.
I thought he was always mad.
He could be. I wonder if that means more than one thing. We'll start going back to the dock.
Alright, so swimming back.
Maybe a nice man.
How long has it been? How long does your breathe underwater spell last?
8 hours.
Oh, okay, you're good, yeah. So you go right back. It was an hour. I'd have to see if it had been enough that you have to recast.
It's
but if
a while.
Yeah, if it's long enough, but I'm sure that did not take 8 hours for you to do. Unless you want to sleep down here in this cave? Alright, just checking. Alright, so you swim back.
Hey, Flame Skull knows where we are.
The cackling.
Back to Hulul's dock. Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Where your raft is still, I found it. I put it over here.
Yay.
24 hours.
Great.
The whole day.
I was gonna say, I thought it was
Flame
longer.
Skull's gone. Bye, Flame Skull. Okay. So we're gonna go back and talk to the dude. So we get back on the raft.
Is there anything else you guys can think of to take care of while we're here?
Bron's for sure with you, but he's being really quiet right now for some reason. We're not sure why.
Because he's weird.
Yeah, he's kind of weird sometimes. It's fine. So if I put you all on the raft so that way I couldn't get you off easily, it's fine. I don't want the raft. Okay. The raft drifted away as you leapt onto. Not really, but we went somewhere else. Okay, here we are. Again, that bridge has been fixed. The bugbears have been, that was the wrong button, wasn't it? Shift. There we go. That was alt.
Ta-da!
So you're across the bridge. As you walk into Skullport,
Oh boy.
I know.
They fixed the bridge, that you said?
Yeah, they had fixed it.
Maybe the skulls attack us.
Not quite.
Uh oh.
There you go.
Oh, she's loading a different level.
As you walk into Skullport,
Oh,
you are
boy.
greeted by quite a few people.
Okay.
One in particular stops you, and they don't give me any sort of flavor text on this, so that'll be fun. Says, "Halt! You're under arrest.
What did we do?
You stole a flame skull and you're trying to restore it. You're going against Xanthar's guild. You are under arrest.
You're under arrest.
Like hell.
You have no power here."
How far away is he?
You mean like
Fireball.
like conjure wolves?
What did we learn from last time, Will?
Nothing. Not
Nothing. Absolutely.
Nothing.
Do any of them look?
Initiative.
Do any of them look like a human mage? Suppose I should ask that question.
Mother, I'm a halfling.
Can I get my conjure animals off?
We'll see.
Haha. I don't know where Bill is today. I don't know. Only sure if he was gonna
He'll be there.
miss today.
It's okay.
Don't call to come back.
Probably still recovering from yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Okay, Tana.
16.
Seattle?
Oh yeah.
Soul.
9.
At least that's what we put on Facebook.
Cotrix.
20.
Nice. The Coraline.
15.
And Lilith.
9!
Nice. Okay. Give me a second to redo my initiative
Ugh.
here. Anybody want to roll for Bra for when he shows up?
I don't know what his modifiers are, but it's
No,
an 8
that's
plus
true.
whatever his modifiers are.
I'll just put him at the bottom.
If he shows up.
12 probably.
Just give him the 8, the flat 8.
Yeah, I'll give him the. Well, he actually might be before Soul and Lilith, but I'll just give him the. He's not here. He doesn't get any modifiers.
You got a high dex.
No, he's not here. Alright,
Pays not to have to watch a small human.
True. Not to have small human to have to watch.
So you can go to an escape room at PAX.
What?
So you did?
No.
Oh no, that's
that would be a hell of
Facebook.
fun, though. Okay. Tell me what's your modifier.
I got a +1.
Okay.
Technically it's a +0, but I have my luck stuff.
Nice. Why are you a basic token? I need to find that thing. And then Coraline, what's your modifier?
4.
Did you see that video that I sent? In the chat?
One.
With the tree?
Yeah, that
I
was.
think so.
No, jeez. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you didn't see it.
Probably.
It's relevant to this exact moment.
A tree falling?
Yep.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh. No. Yeah. That's painful.
If it had that
You're going to
much.
be able to elicit some sort of reaction along those lines.
Oh god. No.
It's
Maybe take an
saturated.
allergy
All the
pill.
tree sucks in your face.
Could saturate the
Oh,
entire
the one that fell
enemy
in my-
area
oh
with
my
tree
God,
sucks
wait.
and then light it
Yeah.
on fire.
Welcome to Monday night,
That was
everybody.
that was weird. Cotrix,
Yes.
you are first. You said fireball.
Yes.
Where are you placing said fireball?
Where
Oh,
I.
wait, look, there's a fireball right here. I'm ready for it.
Not
So
on the
up,
deck, though.
Okay.
away from us.
Well, yeah. I just had it ready in the
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Let's
Alright.
go right. Nope. Little. Yeah. Right there. Perfect.
Yeah,
Little bit to the right though.
just one to the right.
Teeny tiny bit to the
So you
right.
get the thug in
Yeah.
there? Alright,
Yeah.
sure.
Like just like that.
Sure.
I believe that encaptures a whole shit ton
A
of
whole shit
people.
ton, and those are all dexterity saving throws.
Those are all dexterity
Which I
saving
totally
throws.
know all of the things dexterity modifiers. I don't need that dice. It's
You
fine.
don't need that one.
It would have rolled low for me anyways. Because because it ran it. Sure, I'll roll this one and see how bad it does when it's on the floor.
6.
Alright,
7,
advance.
8.
Oh, why are you just tokens? Jesus. It's fine. I don't need them to actually represent anything.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Does a need a your modifier?
My hammer was in the way.
Sorry.
So I grab these people from the whatever it's called in Roll20, but they're just tokens and not
Yeah.
looking up the thing, so I have to actually find it online.
Yeah.
Okay, so does a 17 make it?
Yes.
Okay.
17 does.
I'm assuming the rest failed. I rolled a 1, a 4, and a 10, so I'm assuming with my modifiers.
So-
Not the rest. I'm sorry, not the rest, but
Okay.
those 4.
Yeah.
So that was 1, 2 failed, 3 passed, 4 failed, and then I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle there. Man, the dice that fell is doing really well.
So I should have left it on the floor. is
yeah,
what
you
you're
should
saying.
have. So 1 failed, natural 20. I'm assuming passed.
Yeah.
Weird. A 5 failed.
Yeah,
and
for
that
sure.
one was a 19 that I'm assuming passed.
Yeah, that passed.
Let me mark them.
Okay.
Let
Do
me,
you, boo?
Give him a
Yeah.
What are they while you're doing
Oh,
this
that's
out
a
of
great question. It's
curiosity?
a really good mixed bag right here.
Okay, it's a mixed bag.
That's what it looks like.
So I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a little fire one. So that one, that one, that one. And then 1, 2, not in there. Just 2 more high ones. Oh, good. They're rolling lower now. And 11 and a 6. So
Nope.
I don't think that was modifiers that would do it.
No,
so
definitely
I
not.
had an entire 3 that totally made it.
Nice.
What you're looking at currently are a mixed bag of Druger,
Okay.
human thugs,
Okay.
some bugbears,
Okay.
and the human veteran is the one that's talking to you.
All right. Excellent.
Drumer are dark dwarves, right?
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
actually
So,
saying I really don't care.
for anyone that failed,
Okay.
they are going to take approximately 32 points of fire damage.
Yeah,
Approximately or
approximately.
exactly?
So
Exactly 32. And then everybody that passed will take 17, no, 16.
Okay.
And the one that was speaking,
Yes.
I will expend my power surge to deal an
Whoa.
extra 4 points of force damage to
Okay,
him
alright,
specifically.
alright. Okay, so here's what I have right here. So 32, that one failed, that one's gone. That one failed, that one's gone, that one's gone. This one. Okay, so he's still there. That one's still there. That's that's bloodied. That one failed and is gone. This one failed and is exactly gone. This one is still there. And then this one, you can't see what I'm pointing at, huh?
No.
I'm clicking on them as I'm saying it, but I'm not holding it down, so I'm
That's
also
okay.
trying to do math at the same time. So you expended to do 4 extra damage.
Correct. 4 extra
So
damage
he
to.
passed, but no, he failed, so then took 36.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Wait. Also good. I missed that one. Anything else on your turn?
Move back the
Okay.
bridge about 15 feet
Okay.
and stay there and. See, I told you were under arrest.
With the fire. I'm gonna put the fire back over here, so it's gone now. Or does it? It doesn't stick
No,
around
it's
and do.
just
Okay.
it
Yeah.
goes off.
Do you surrender?
He laughs at you.
That's unfortunate. That's the wrong answer.
I know, right? We're all okay. Well,
Alright, he laughs at you and cool.
oh god, I'm
I'm gonna have to pull up the things because I thought that they were on roll 20 and I did it wrong. Okay, so he's going to, where did you go? You're back here. Ah, damn it. Alright, so he's gonna walk up, can't get to you, so we'll go to the nearest thing. I randomly placed you guys.
It's fine.
Is there anywhere you want to be
No,
other than here?
I'm fine.
Okay. So he's going to
I'm afraid
draw double long swords as he walks up,
Oh fuck.
and doesn't 14 hit you?
Nope.
Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Good enough.
That was fun.
Just
Next.
Post.
Okay. So let's see here.
Yeah, you know, I can do that.
What are you gonna do?
He missed, but I can still hit him.
Yeah, get him.
Riposte.
I can't attack Bra while he's not here.
That's a 12.
I'll switch spots with him.
He was probably at the back.
12 does not hit.
Anyways.
He probably would be. Oh, you'll switch spots? Yes. I will attack Soul while he's here.
Turn on there. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Who are you?
I didn't have the book open.
Oh, okay.
No worries. Well, you have abilities when
I
I miss
do.
you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help.
I have lots of abilities.
All the abilities, use them now. Okay, so that one's going to what? Take out his war pick and attempt to attack you, Soul. Ooh, yes, with a 21 to hit.
And 21 will hit.
21 will hit. Weird. My D8. 1. That is 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Poke.
Oh, sorry. He enlarged first because that's the only way I can use a war pick, apparently. What was its damage?
No, it should have 2 different types of damage.
Yeah. It says well enlarged. Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry. It's only 1d8. Rewind. 7 piercing damage.
I like
Instead of
7
10.
more than the other one.
Well, that one was 10.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I had a moment of like
Thanks,
being
Will.
terrified when I put one of those in my mouth because I had like the last few times I've gotten jelly beans, they've just been the Bean Boozled one. So I like this moment of panic as I'm starting to bite, and it's like, wait, oh no, it's gonna be fine. Never mind.
Also, Sam loses every time we play that game. He
Yes.
spits out the rotten egg ones.
Yep.
I'm not fine with them, but I don't spit them out. Lilith. Bugbear runs up to you.
I laugh at the bugbear.
Good, he's gonna attack you with your laughter.
Well, that means that laughter can't hurt.
22 to hit.
It does hit.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe his laughter does hurt.
I laugh in the face of danger. 13 piercing damage.
It's
Damn.
fine.
Yeah. No, we haven't gotten to your turn yet. Yay!
Hello, Bill.
Alright, let's see here.
Hello. No.
okay.
Life.
I figured you'd be there.
How dare you have a life?
It's fine. We forgive. Okay.
As long as we don't die, we
This dude back here is going to, let's see, he sees Soul pretty clearly there. So he's going to take out a heavy crossbow and try to hit with that. Does 18 hit you? Hey!
18 does hit me.
Hey! I'm doing so good right now, you guys. That is an entire, where'd it go? 4 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
Hey! That's this one. Other one's gonna do the same
They tried to arrest us.
thing.
They failed.
I fireballed him.
Does a
There was
modified 20 hit you?
Yep.
Is that the same guy? That's a different guy.
You guys didn't kill him.
Does he have one of those?
This is the first round.
Yeah, we're only like
This is like turn 3.
the only person
turn
that's gone
2.
so far as well.
It's fine.
I killed like 4 of them.
Yeah.
It's a javelin being thrown at you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I promise I'm reading. And that's a only a d6. Boo. 7 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Alright, where am I? That one. This bug over here is going to attempt a heavy crossbow at
How much
Coraline.
damage I did in 1 round. Could have been better.
Coraline, I can't hit you. 12 hits?
No.
Nope, didn't think so.
How
And
much damage I
then
did in 1 round.
last but maybe not least, the bugbear in the corner here is going to throw a javelin your way, Coraline, with a different die. Whack. 14 hits you? Okay, and I think those are all of the things that I can do.
Yeah.
Tomna,
Ooh.
you said something about wolves.
Puppies. Puppies everywhere.
Alright.
So I'm gonna put 3 behind the group on the left, 3 behind the group on the right, and 2 blocking that other alleyway.
Okay, let me
They
get
shall
this
not
straight.
flee.
So 1, 2, 3. They're facing the wrong way. That's okay, like
Basically, we
that.
did this.
Yep.
Okay,
some stuff,
3 over
then
here.
it's just-
1, 2, 3, and then 2 and another alleyway. Are you talking about over here?
Yeah.
So this goes to like a wall of.
Oh.
It's like the
Cliff wall.
I don't know if I let you
Dead
see
end.
all of this.
Cliff face.
There you go. So there's a cliff over here. So I don't know
Then
if you want to put those
instead,
there.
the other ones will. Yeah. So the ones on the left had javelins. The ones in the back had heavy crossbows, right?
Ish, yeah. There was one with a javelin, one with a cross. It's all a mixed bag over here.
Sure.
Wish there was less variety though.
I will put 1 more on each of those groups
Okay.
then.
Like
'Cause-
there.
No retreat.
Like that. That sound good?
Yeah, that looks
Alright.
perfect.
So not retreating.
Puppies.
Puppies. What's the puppies around?
They have and that is an 11 for their initiative.
Okay.
And then I've got that 30-foot.
Let me turn that down.
Just, hey, close your door, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my aura,
Whoa.
my spirit totem.
Okay.
It's the 30-foot radius.
Okay.
And I want to try and get. Can you put that out there so I can get an estimation?
Yeah. I've lost the thing that was a thing.
The fireball.
Well, oh yeah, it's over here. I was gonna use it later, but I need to make it 30-foot radius.
It's so handy to
Save.
just keep.
Okay. Where are you doing that?
So I want to bring it a little bit down, or I want to try and get as many wolves in it and as much as the front runners in our group as
Like
possible.
This.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
Ooh.
and I'm gonna choose the bear totem. So all puppies and anybody who's in it right now. Oh, that's everybody.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Everybody
that is.
gets 11 temp HP.
Hey!
Am I there?
Wow.
Yeah, because if
Yeah,
you're
you're.
in the back, or you're there. You're right in the
And I'm gonna just go sick 'em.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
Felt better like
Uh,
a further advance.
from behind you,
Mm.
but landing in this
Wyvern.
area, and on his
Oh
back.
yeah, him. We
Sorry,
were
I want those
told.
to be switched.
We don't learn our lesson.
No, we really don't.
Is a half ogre champion who hops off the back of his wyvern mount.
Oh, you've come to surrender!
You're so funny. And will.
Mine!
Wait, really?
Just that one. The flying thing, someone else.
Okay.
I was gonna go
Oh yeah, the
stab
flying thing
it.
gets stuff too. That's cool.
I don't care who kills it. I just want to be the one
Actually-
that fights it.
We'll not hop off yet.
Oh, damn it!
Let me leave
That
him on
works.
the back with his cross. I
I'm
didn't know he had a
scared of
crossbow. It's so
messing with it.
exciting. With his cross or his short bow, sorry, is going to eeny, meeny, miny. We'll go 1. I'm gonna go just down the row over here. So is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6. I rolled an 8. Thought I had more players than I actually do. So Tomna,
Hello.
he's gonna try to from up above. Try
I
to
just taunted him
short bow
and he's
you.
going to shoot Tomna? Awesome.
You get perfect timer for having stuff like in front of
No,
us.
he's on top of a wyvern. 17 hits you?
Nope.
Damn. I'm impressed. Okay. And then does not a wyvern do cool shit?
Oh, yeah.
They don't do anything.
At least they're
Thanks for letting me know, Bill.
I've been told.
Good thing I even totally thought about this beforehand. Okay. Bite, claw, stinger. 10 feet, 5 feet, 10. So, wolf. Sure. Wolf is in the way. So this one's close enough for a stinger.
Mm.
Yeah, because he's turned the other way. Totally misses. Natural link.
Ah.
Aha.
Does
Assuming
he
an
hit
8
his
doesn't hit.
companion on the back of him?
Or himself.
Or him, yeah, stings himself. I think he's fine. Okay. At the end of his turn, Coraline. It is
Sweet.
your turn. There's a dude in front of you.
The
Some
ugly
dude's
mug
shooting
in
you on
front of
another
me.
one. Get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Was the leader, but then the other leader came in.
We don't have battle music.
I don't know where it went, I'm so
That
sorry.
is a 17.
You know the back of the
I'm
dragon
sure that
probably
hits. Let me
is.
double check just in case he's super cool. Oh, that, yeah, exactly hits.
Cool.
Neat.
I'm going to do a couple of things. Okay, so let me see what I roll.
Cry havoc. There we go.
Okay, so it's the first time I've been able to do this, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Weapon damage plus bardic plus fighter.
Neat.
Okay. So. I want to make sure I do this right.
It's starting.
I don't want to get super loud all of a sudden. I also want to hear what this. We'll just find out together.
So the one in front of me
Yes.
is gonna take 14.
14?
14.
Okay.
And then the one like adjacent is going to take
The superiority dice worth.
2.
Gonna take 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If a 17 also hits that monster.
Oh, good question.
Oh, I lied.
What are you? Okay.
It's gonna take 10. The second
Alright.
one is gonna take 10.
That would hit him.
Hey.
So he takes 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Not looking so hot. At all. But it's fine. It's gonna be okay.
Which one did you put the modifier on? The first one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's it. And then
yeah.
your bonus action?
And then my bonus action.
That's not your bonus action?
No,
No.
that's just her attack action.
That's
so
my
cool.
bardic inspiration and my battle master. So
Are you gonna sing for yourself to use your bardic inspiration, please?
no, because my swords are my arcane focuses.
Okay.
They're singing
Something
blades.
at least a song.
Yeah.
21.
Which one are you hitting?
The one,
one in front of you
next to
again?
me who looks really crappy.
Oh yeah,
actually.
21 will hit that one.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, that one's gone. So you, just to make clear, so you swung at the first one and the singing inspired you and you slashed at him and the other one went, ah, and you went, bam, and he died.
Well, yeah, it's actually the sweeping attack that goes both of them.
That's fine.
And then I just
Okay, so you swept across
Yeah.
their faces and then came back for a cheap shot.
right in the throat.
Okay. Anything else on your toes? Your action, bonus action, any movement you want to do?
I will just kind of move around him to like right next to the center of the aura thing.
Here. Or the other side.
Yeah, no, yeah, right there. That's
Sure, that's a good place for you. At the end of your turn, a flame skull appears.
Of course it does.
Which is
Question
where you
is,
find
which
out.
one is it?
One of the shitty ones, probably.
I mean, we
A
have
fight
a 1 in
broke out
12
in the
chance,
city,
or
right?
13 chance.
Emerald
That's
lights.
right.
Never tell me the odds.
Emerald lights dance upon this carnage, and the air itself crackles as some foul thing cackles. Ancient days have come again. We shall never die. This crackling goes louder and louder as a horse-sized fireball consumes the battlefield, baking warriors into ash and turning their screams into a ghastly fire.
Neat.
So,
Uncanny dog.
How far away is he?
He's right there on the map. The
I
green
know,
dot.
but is he up,
Oh,
down,
yeah.
vertical, left, right?
he's up if that
Okay.
matters.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
You just killed everybody you're fighting.
Oh.
Do you want
Oh.
to do anything about it?
Oh. Sorry, you didn't make that clear. You just like
Ancient
Yeah.
days have
Okay.
come again.
Okay.
That's what he said.
All right. If he's fireballing them, then I will do nothing but laugh and say, "I told you you were under arrest."
So he killed them, but we are unharmed from the fire.
Correct.
Cool.
The
I just thought I was gonna hit my party, and that's when I'm
Yeah,
like,
so
that's a
we're-
noob.
We're like, "Brr."
the ancient mages have
Okay.
powerful magic that
Okay.
you were right in the way of, so I just ignored it.
Okay.
the only one who is not dead from this is Sundeath and his wyvern.
Are they bleeding?
They're scorched.
Scorched, but not looking bad at all.
We're the new law around here. We fixed them. You and your companions need to beat feet.
What companions?
Whoever he's, I don't know, the
The guild.
wyvern.
He might have others.
He takes this to heart and attempts to fly away.
Before he
Anybody going to try to stop
Well,
him?
is this an initiative order still?
Yeah.
It is not, because I feel like we're out of initiative order, but if we want, we can continue this,
Continue
this path.
initiative order.
Okay. The puppies.
Are they
Well, they
alive?
would go grapple the wyvern.
Okay.
They'd go bite the crap out of it.
Okay,
so.
go
Yeah. 16 plus 4, 20 to hit.
20 hits the wyvern.
Mm-hmm. Nibble. Strength saving throw
Okay.
for 9 piercing damage.
15 strength saving throw.
That's a pass.
Okay.
This next one is 16 to hit.
I'm so sorry. What was the damage on that one?
9.
9. Okay. Did you say 30?
No, I said
Okay.
9.
16.
Does hit, yes.
7 piercing and another strength saving throw.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, it's DC 11.
Okay.
Third one, 23
Okay.
for
I should make them move
6.
up there. Okay. Let me guess.
Yep.
Strength saving
Well,
throw.
it happens every time.
Okay.
It's a part of their attack.
19.
Okay. 18.
Hits.
Yeah.
I know.
Back tactics. 10.
Damage.
Yeah, 10 damage. Yes.
Nice. 12.
That passes.
Okay. Getting lower. I don't like it.
8.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Moving them up as they
and
attack,
second to
by the
last one, I think.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5, and then this
So-
is. I think I should be with 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 more after this.
Yeah.
Jeez.
13.
Does not hit.
Didn't think so.
Oh wait, actually does hit.
Oh hey.
Sorry. Good thing I checked.
For 8 more.
Shit. Okay.
Strength saving throw.
Nom 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 nom. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
This one only did 4 damage.
I've got a 22 and a 12 on those last 2.
Okay, and final
Sorry,
puppy.
4 damage. I'm keeping up.
13 to hit
Yes.
for 8 piercing damage.
Sure.
Last strength saving throw.
20
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
24.
I tried to bring it down.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gonna try and fly away.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! That's 8 more bites.
Oh, good.
Continuing. Who's up?
Soul.
And me.
Unless it takes a disengage action.
We're initiative order, right?
True.
Yep, soul initiative order.
Mind if I go
Sorry,
first
soul
so I can
and
stun
Lilith.
him?
You're right. You're in the same initiative order. Rawi rolled for you, and I didn't give any bonuses. So you're at the end.
No, it's
At this point in time, if we, all right.
That's the last thing that I told the puppies to do, so that's the reason that happened.
So
Go occupy the space that I can attack from.
the
Do your
flame
thing.
skull is going to shout, "Leave him! He shall be mine. He shall be the last to die in that screaming oven, watching his men burn, feeling the flames of his reckoning growing ever warmer."
That sounds awfully foreboding. I think we should just let it happen.
yeah, I don't want to deal with the flame skull.
Nope, not anymore.
I was like, what are you guys doing?
That was literally what I told the puppies to do last.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the beasts, I'm worried about the players.
Sick 'em.
Yeah, but it's not like we have like 2 minutes minutes between each thing. Like, we're in the middle of a battle, so if somebody
Sure.
doesn't tell us,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
fucking stop, we're gonna keep fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just did.
Okay. Are we letting him fly?
Yes.
we'll let him fly away.
Standard.
Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with the wrath of the flame skull after it just flew around and tortured everyone
Everything
else.
just went.
Not that they probably didn't have a lot of hit points left, but
Not doing so hot.
The dogs are going to ensure all the rest of them are dead.
Okay. I terror to them.
Chewing on bodies.
Okay. So this flame skull.
That's what those assholes get for taking the bridge out from underneath of me.
We're no longer in battle. Let me change it to something calmer.
no me. And music really fit that.
We're pumped.
It was a good battle. I know you're all excited now.
I really wanted to kill that one.
Let's just do
I
this.
hit a couple
I don't know what it
times.
sounds like. It'll
Love
be great.
those battles.
Okay.
you didn't
even hit
anything.
The flame skull.
We didn't even make it past one full initiative order.
The flame skull says thank you. Thank you for clearing me of my madness. I will take it from here. I'll find my brethren. I'll remind them, and I'll help them with this dementia that's been plaguing them. He offers. Nope. You live somewhere else for those things. Okay. And he floats off. Unless you.
Do you know anything about aboleths?
I know many things, and keep floating off.
Oh,
Okay, so we're gonna go some green flame skull.
It was a good thought. Is there anything that's on these folks that appears to be undamaged by the fire?
We're gonna loot some stuff, aren't we? Let me go find the loot the
He'll
body.
I'll
thing.
loot a body. Didn't do anything.
I'll
I'll
look
loot
at
a
that
body.
leader's.
You're just like,
Sun Death would have been a good one to loot.
it's a good time for me to show
Sun
up.
Death would have been a good one to loot.
That
but
was
yeah.
fun.
Probably had some shiny stuff.
Okay. Sure. Who's looting what now? What's happening?
I don't know. You tell us how many bodies are left.
Well, they're all kind of burnt to a crisp.
Well, then
I'll
anything
say-
undamaged by
Anything
the fire
that
should be ours.
survived.
Sure. I will say there's a Druger that I can't pronounce. That's he was kind of on the outside, so he's only half burned, although still dead. And did I have a bug? There was a bugbear. There's also a bugbear on the other side that was only burned half. And those are the things that I have available. So those are what you get.
And what was it?
A bugbear and a durga.
Bugbear and yeah.
And the rest of the stuff is probably just
Probably just
a big clump of metal in their pockets and things like that.
most likely.
I'll shake down the booga booga.
A booga booga. Do it. Shake down the booga booga.
Alrighty.
I will help him shake down
That's a
the booga
great
booga.
idea. You should definitely help him shake down the booga booga.
No one's calling it. I'll go to the other one then.
Okay.
pry the pockets.
That
away.
is 18 straight on shaking down the booga booga.
Nice. I rolled that you got an aromatic oolong tea, which is a tasty and healthy beverage. I didn't know that bugbear carried those on their person into battle, but that's what
Probably
you
an
get.
accident.
Oh, you don't want that. That's
Couldn't
that's
loot it
horrible
from
stuff.
someone else, hang on.
Or using
So,
about
what,
tank tea and then
investigation?
like, come on! You're like,
Hold on. What did I say? What are we saying?
Investigation?
Investigation.
11.
11. I will do the trigger. Nope, that's a 20. I don't want to do that. You get a black whip, which could be used for flogging or beating.
Use that.
Whip.
I can actually sneak attack my way.
I will drink
Whoa.
the drink that was found on the.
So you're gonna drink
Yeah.
the tea?
Well,
Oh, Constitution saving throw. No, I'm just kidding. It's
Oh.
fine.
isn't it just like the
Game hit.
the
It's
like
the powder, the tea
the
powder.
stuff that you mix in? So you just
Yeah,
dump
totally
tea leaves into your mouth?
I do have students who will like take top ramen and crunch it up and
Uh-huh.
like eat it with the stuff on
Uh-huh.
it.
that before too.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
so
I had a
weird.
friend used to do that. You think it's a bug bag. Crunch
Yeah.
it up.
No,
and
he just
pour it
they do it like inside the wrapping that it comes in,
Yeah.
and then like
Yeah.
opens up and then shakes it up and then
I don't
We
get it.
used to do
crunches on it.
the apple cider stuff.
Yeah.
You'd put some apple cider powder in your
Gross.
mouth and swish some water around.
All right, sure.
Never done that one.
Yeah.
But all
It's-
these
it's
good-
Let's go
sugar
find
hit.
Felrax
Let's go find Belrax.
Just sugar.
and ask Felrax the important question of, do you know anything about aboleths?
Okay. I'm gonna
It's a reuse
just assume that your
drink.
puppies are still around, but we're not
Drink
gonna like
day.
drag them with us. Okay, good. I'm glad.
I used to take the heavy coffee beans and just put it up, put it in my mouth, and just put water.
In the house that has no doors.
In the house with no doors. There he is. All right, so we'll go bloop, and then we'll
Paste it
paste.
is.
That was the wrong paste. Why did that thing get pasted? Dang it. All Okay, where did I leave you guys last? There you are. I want everything but the purple circle. Can we take everything but the purple circle? Good. Let me get rid of the purple circle. I don't know why the purple circle. Oh, that was where the dude was. The flame skull. Speaking of flame skull, let's get rid of that one. Okay. Do we have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's everybody.
I don't
6.
feel tired.
Okay. Coach, I'm gonna put you in front because you're talking to Felrex.
Do you know anything about aboleths? Apparently, there's one in the previous level, and I can't seem to recall studying an aboleth.
They're like ancient.
Well, that's as much as I know. Do you know anything else about them? Like what they can do?
Of course I do.
I
Let
know that
me
they're no longer
remind
ancient once you
myself
kill
what I
them.
know. Hold on.
No, they continue to be ancient once you've killed them. They're ancient and history at that point.
Nice.
I know that once an aboleth has found a home, it enslaves those around to go get new slaves. It rarely will leave its home. I also have heard that
Slavery.
slavery. I've also heard
Might be
that
dangerous.
Just gonna entice her to go after this.
that specific aboleth has started to taint the underground river. It's even kind of flowing in here tainted, so I'm assuming that's what's doing it.
It's disrupting nature?
That's what we were told.
You don't have to convince me. I already wanted to go back.
Well, I mean, do you know anything? Do you know what it can do? Like,
Are you guys done with the Flame Skull quest?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're all good. I'm sorry. Oh, I should have led with that, I guess.
I was wondering when you were gonna get to
They're like
that.
already ready for the next thing. That's amazing.
That was like an hour ago.
Yeah. We met some guys in the street. We had a little scuffle.
Oh,
The
okay.
Flame Skulls came along.
It actually came
and
and helped us.
yeah, they
That's amazing.
annihilated everybody
I'm
else.
so
But
glad they did that.
We made it clear that they plan to take the Skullport back from Xanthar.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Here, have these things. I'm gonna give you 4 potions of healing.
Ooh.
Up
The
to-
vibe
All right.
for-
all right,
I only have 4, so you
I
divide
can
it.
put them in the bag of holding if you want.
Norman,
Two,
Should divvy 'em out.
3. I
Yeah,
think
we
that you
should
3
divvy
should
them
have them, and then we have 1 in the bag because
Who three?
healing capacity, healing capacity, healing capacity.
We should give them to the people without healing capacity.
Okay, so
1, 2,
1,
3,
2, 3,
and then 1 in
put
the
them
bag
back
in
of
case
holding.
one gets used.
So I have a total of 3 healing potions in my bag because that's
Okay.
where they all go.
Oh,
Also
yeah.
going to hand you a pouch. You can count it later and count the 100 gold pieces in there.
100 gold pieces
Uh-huh.
into the bag of holding.
And we'll give you 18 days worth of rations to be split however you see fit. And we'll guarantee safe harbor for as long as you remain in Skullport.
Ooh.
In addition, anybody in the Harper or Xantharium guilds will gain 2 renown with their respective passions. So I think that's you, Peyton.
That is Peyton. Or Zentarum. They grow up so fast.
How many renown do I need to kill?
Well, let me remind myself because I don't remember.
It's 5.
Yeah, I think it's 5 for leveling up.
Oh,
Guilds, renown.
Titles and whatnot.
yeah. Extra perks.
Right one? Yes. Oh no, so 3 renown will get you up to the 2nd rank.
Almost there.
10 will get you up to becoming like a. Oh wait, that's what the requirements. Just kidding. 10 plus a secret mission will get you to the 3rd rank. So
Can I take that renown?
nope, you are the only one.
One of us.
Not
Okay.
like the others.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sweet.
Okay. Now I can close these windows.
Like, you don't have any books on aboleths? Like, do they use magic to create illusions? Because we attacked it and it disappeared.
Well, that's not strange at all. Of course they use illusions. They're usually,
Of course, they.
yeah.
Really?
So said, but they don't really like to wander off very far from their home base. They're kind of couch potatoes, if you will. So they send out projections of themselves to do their dirty work. So they can view things through that. They can enslave things through their projections. They can make them appear and disappear at will.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we hurt them through that projection at all?
I think
No,
it's a magical illusion.
projection, So
Okay, just
they would
making
just
sure.
probably
Do you know what kind of a creature they are? Like, are they fiendish? Are they celestial in nature?
I totally know that. Hold on.
Something that we might be able to know where it is if they're sending.
Probably an aberration.
Yeah.
Do you have any way of being able to detect aberrations?
I do not.
I was
Okay.
talking
No.
Just making
specifically.
sure.
Detect good and evil.
I don't do that. I can tell.
Okay.
We
Well-
well, all right. Wait. You've seen it, right?
Aberration.
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah, I have.
We all have.
We all have.
So we can try to message for it.
It is a
That
very
is not going to
small
tell me
creature.
exactly where it is.
No, but you know,
You could do
maybe
this.
draw it out, piss it off. I don't know.
I'm pretty
and
sure
that'll
we've
let
already
us
done
know
that.
we're close, though.
We've already
It
done
only-
that.
It only has a range.
All right. I guess
know
we'll
where
do-
its lair is.
Do we?
Oh, it's general area, like
We were told that it was the middle of the last floor we were
Yeah,
in.
Message might
do you
let it know we're
does
coming.
he happen to know where the
I
one
think it's going to know we're coming.
is
I'm sorry.
typically hides his has his lair?
Somewhere on the 4th level. I haven't been there, so I don't know for sure.
Fourth
I
level.
usually just
Believe we were told about that.
Yeah.
Have there been
the
any?
alchemist might know.
Have there been any documented?
She likes us so well.
Any documented cases of people that have encountered one and lived to tell about it?
I have no idea. I don't think so, but there's always first time for everything.
I'm just wondering if it's been written anywhere how close to their lair these illusions appear.
Well, I believe that the lair itself could be an entire, say, level of Undermountain or an entire cave of some sort. So the lair itself is fairly large, and the Aboleth's projection can appear anywhere in there.
That's rough.
Do we want to try to take this thing on?
I do.
Encountered on the third.
You went through you went on the 4th.
We're down.
You went. You
We
went
encountered it
down the 4th,
on the 4th
and
level.
then you came this way instead of the 5th. You encountered the hags on the 3rd level of that.
I feel like we have an obligation to.
To what?
To help these people and to help the slaves.
Okay. I mean, I don't really ever take sides, so it doesn't matter to me. But if you guys want to go fight it, I'll definitely go with you.
It'll
would-
be a great educational experience for you.
That's exactly what I was gonna look.
broaden
That's
your-
what I'm looking at because I don't know anything about aboleths, and I would like to learn, but I don't know how dangerous these things are and what sort of precautions we could take to try to mitigate the dangers to us.
So I said metagame for a
Didn't
second.
she?
Mitigate. Mitigate.
Mitigate, mitigate.
Didn't he just say that the alchemist might know some more information?
Yeah, we can go check.
Anyone still on good terms with her?
Not the alchemist.
The hag with the zombies.
Not
That's
that
not the
one. I think-
alchemist. The alchemist was the one we got the blood from.
Okay.
Yes.
I
I'm
thought
saying the hag with the zombies is the one that we're
So
not.
the alchemist, not the alchemist.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean
there
the
was-
alchemist. The one
was
that has
two
the
in
other
there.
name.
Where's he located at again?
The
Oh.
Zirkwood Forest.
We,
Oh yeah.
we could go talk to him and see if we can get some information from him.
Now he is earlier in the level,
He's
so you have to probably go past the Aboleth to get to him, but I don't know.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not scared of an aboleth. I just don't know anything about it.
Ah.
So
Well, it did threaten you.
Not directly.
Yeah, but like we kicked its minions' butts, so I'm not sure what it was threatening us with.
Sure.
Boss, who should I send the letter to for next of kin on this Aboleth business? You got a favorite aunt or uncle I should pen it out to?
My aunt Penny actually is my favorite aunt. She's the one that taught me. What are you writing down?
Is that with a Y at the end or an I at the end?
An IY.
Penny.
An I?
Okay.
Or is that
Dearest
I,
Aunt
Y, or an
Penny, it is with a heavy heart that I write to you on behalf of Boss, who you would call Cotrix.
No, these are all the ones that
You
are
were
true.
his favorite
What?
aunt.
These are all the ones that are true.
Well, you are.
Were? Are you? What are you? What kind of a letter are you writing here, pal?
Like, scratch it out. You are his favorite aunt.
It would make sense
But-
to say were because it's post-mortem.
Well, it's post-mortem for him.
Correct.
I thought you were post-morteming the Aboleth.
Why would I write to the Aboleth?
No, I thought you were
favorite aunt?
telling my aunt about the Aboleth's death.
No.
Maybe the Aboleth also has an Aunt Penny that you can write to if you're successful.
There's only one.
Like, look at it frustrated and then crumple it. I'll try again
There's no
later.
Wills in there. Or
Oh wait,
Cotrixes.
on that
Hey Sam, can you hand me
on that line of reasoning though, who's
Yeah.
your favorite aunt or uncle?
I don't have an aunt or uncle. I have my mother and father. They don't have.
They have no siblings.
Nope. Not that I know of.
Actually,
You trust me,
that one
right,
in.
Soul?
What are
How
you
did we
about
get
to
on this-
do?
How did we get on the subject of family?
That's
Well,
it.
I've never let you down so far, right?
You know,
We're not sure he's
No,
gonna
you
write.
haven't actually.
So you trust me, right?
I don't not trust you, so I guess that means I trust you.
That'll work.
you know. Well, I've traveled with you a long time. And I've never asked. Do you have any siblings?
I don't know.
You don't?
I was taken when I was too young. If I had any, they may not have survived. I just don't know.
Felrox is gonna just like go downstairs for a second.
Uncrumple the letter I'd started writing. Coraline, would you like the same service for a favorite aunt or uncle? I've already got the letter kind of started. Cross out the name at the top and put it in somewhere else.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't really know much about my family.
I'll agree with that.
They sold me into slavery.
Which family relation specifically?
My parents. They were hungry and desperate.
Are those names or states of being? Or both?
It was a long time ago.
Dear, hungry, and desperate.
If you can
That's
find
not how
them,
you spell desperate.
if you can find them, let me know.
I think our next plan is to head back into level 4 and try to clear out the Aboleth. Yeah.
Maybe go find the
At
alchemist
the end of
first.
this, I just have a mess of a paper.
We could
Might be
try,
good.
but we gotta
Always
get
try.
past the Aboleth to get the Alchemist.
It's true.
Unless we can find a way around the Aboleth's lair.
We fight the Aboleth on the way.
We
fight
did
it.
to get here.
Then we'll know a
gotta
lot more
take
than
the
we
same
did
way back.
before.
So it's no longer dangerous.
Okay.
I don't think we'll have a problem.
Can you keep that spell handy with the water breathing just in case? Because Aboleths are underwater, from what I do remember.
The only thing about that is I tend to use that capacity to bring out my animals. And if I use my animals too much, then I can't make us breathe water. But you still have a good while before it goes away.
Oh, yeah, we do still have it, don't we?
Does anybody
so
need a
we'll
rest?
Well, yeah, I could use a little bit, like an hour, but
So
I mean, if we want to take a leisurely jaunt to
you could.
the Aboleth lair, we can kind of relax on our way there.
All except for the person rowing the boat upstream.
Gonna
And I think
take it a
he
while.
needs
That's
a rest.
I can.
I would like to
can row.
sleep like for a long time.
did you get it breathing?
Felthrax returns from downstairs. holding 2 cloaks. And he says, if you're truly gonna go try to catch this or destroy this or whatever aboleth, it would help the waters around here. I've had these cloaks sitting around here and I have no use for them. These are very specifically a cloak of protection that he hands to Soul,
Ooh.
Thank you.
and a cloak of elven kind that he hands to Bra.
Oh.
Nice. For reasons.
Yeah.
Let me check this out.
Is that your second, or is that your first? First. They have the fancy hammer. I couldn't remember if that was.
He bought
That
that
was,
with his
uh,
gold.
Yeah,
that's
I couldn't
OG.
remember if you bought that or not.
He's also going to say that in town there is a map maker. I know the way to get from here to the 3rd level of Undermountain. I bet if you went and talked to the map makers, they could show you how to get from this path back to the beginning of level 4 rather than going all the way past the aboleth before you talk to the alchemist.
I like it.
Okay. Let's go talk to the map maker.
Are at the
Yeah.
sword and sextant.
I mean, I would.
Down. Don't. It's the
Emphasis.
saying. It's the tool.
I would
You
actually.
enunciated that so heavily.
Okay. They're down on the lowest level.
Before
of
we
the
head out to the
southeast
Aboleth's lair, can we take a long rest? Can we agree to take a long rest
Well,
here?
You can
And
rest here. This is a fair place to rest.
that's why I was asking
Yes.
Kamna to keep the spell around, at least for the next day. I understand if you use the capacity to summon animals, you use it, but it's better to have it than not need it than need it and not have it.
Did you summon animals while the? Because you summoned wolves while the other spell was still active. Do you only have the 2 spell slots?
Yeah, it's a duration.
Okay. I was just confused about this.
I still have wiggle room right now.
Okay.
It's just a matter of that's my go-to strategy is animals.
Animals
Get 'em.
everywhere.
Well,
So
let's
theoretically,
let's
you can
take a
cast
long
it now,
rest
it's
and then go
24
talk
hours,
to.
and
Can
then
we?
get your spell slot
Yes.
back when you
The
take
hit
rest.
points go
You
away.
can do it in either way.
It'll
You
just
can
be
go talk to them
48 hours,
first,
so
or
it
you
should
can
be good.
go.
No, we'll take a long rest and then we'll.
Critic
Sorry?
has any
I will
spell?
attune to my new cloak
Okay,
overnight.
tune your new
then,
cloak. And
since
then
that one
while we're
requires-
resting, why don't we take a quick break?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Done.
Would
Since
you?
we're resting, I'll give you some
Break.
points.
Go.
Thumbs down.
Welcome back. We have finished a long rest. We do not have enough XP yet to level up, so I didn't give you that yet. But
Before the long rest ends, I want to ask, like off the side, ask them if there's anything else I could do to help the Harper's Guild.
oh, I see. Well,
Assuming probably the Aboleth would help, but
now that you're a Harper, essentially anything you do that's along our beliefs and goals would be helping the guild out. You remember those 3 core beliefs, right?
yeah, I wrote them down in my purple book, which I don't have with me today.
I want you to try to remember them.
And we'll make it my goal to have them memorized next week.
Okay.
I think she's asking in character.
I want to see like what you make up. Just for fun.
What I make up?
Yeah.
There's 3 of them, right?
Yep.
There's
Be pathetic. Need
too
other
much
people to
power.
rescue you.
Too much power is bad.
Okay.
What?
That's really close.
The power should be shared equally among everybody.
Less close, but still a thing.
Something along the lines,
Okay.
like help the lower people be
Okay.
equal to the powerful people.
Sure.
And I can't remember the third.
That was very close. Oh, initiate. One can never have too much information. You were correct. Too much power does lead to corruption. And no one should be powerless. Not that power should be equal, necessarily, but no one should be powerless. So, I ask that you do your best to aid those weak, poor, and oppressed, and thwart tyrants and any leader, government, or group that grows too powerful. That is how you help the guild. Now, note that we ask that you act openly only as a last resort. We are, after all, a hidden faction. Don't go around saying, "For the Harpers!" and then stabbing people.
No such thing as too much power.
Yes.
Too much
Too much power leads to corruption, actually, which is the opposite of what we said.
No such thing as too much information.
Yes.
That's what I meant to say. I was like reading what I wrote and like mixed them up.
Yeah, too
no
much.
one should be powerless.
Correct.
Too much power leads to corruption.
Yes, there you go.
Also during a long rest.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that Kotrix is probably reading scrolls or something.
Oh, I'm sure he is. Kotrix?
So
I got my face in my book.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek over it. Up here.
What?
What do you think of children?
That's so awkward. He's got a crush on you.
No, I just like to see it squirm.
You can ask him about marriage next.
No, I gotta follow up.
Like, whose?
Children. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you want them?
She's offering her body to you.
That's not what happened.
That's what's happening in his head right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's your conscience in your head, the little voice.
I think we'd have to get married first.
Okay.
No bastard
You
children.
know, animals don't get married. They have babies all the time, and I roll over.
I guess it's not necessarily a requirement, but whose kids are you asking about?
Kids in general. Just want to know how you feel about them.
I don't really. Look, I don't.
Maybe this is an easier one. How do you feel about me?
I'm really tired right now. I'd like to go to sleep.
That's an easy question.
You're soft and
Is anybody else like?
I'm gonna keep struggling and try to like change the subject. Do you have any tattoos? Just kind of like come in and try to like rescue him. Try to rapidly just change the subject so he can dish away.
I'll goosh back a little bit.
Not to you. I'm gonna go to Nicole. Just go to Nicole. Like, oh, so do you have any tattoos?
I have the brand from the.
Thieves Guild?
Yes, thank you. The Thieves Guild that I was a slave in.
But no actual tattoos, just that.
Which are expensive.
No, they're not.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't clear enough when to say that.
Depends on how much detail you want.
Or what
I like this group conversation. It's really
And
cute.
who does it?
I mean,
And where it's done.
I guess children aren't so bad. They're not bad to like. They have apt minds and they can learn easy.
Does that mean that you're a child?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't learn very easy. I have to study.
Coraline, were you like a children? Punchable.
I guess I don't understand the whole feeling thing. I don't really care one way or another about children.
Not hearing any denials of allegations.
I don't think that you should have children if you can't take care of them.
Just roll back.
I'm gonna take notes.
How to take care of babies? Question mark.
Given my family history and their inability to raise me and consequently selling me into slavery, you shouldn't have had me in the first place.
Agreed.
I was thinking the opposite. Like, oh, like if you.
Since we're talking about children, what's your earliest memory?
Mine?
Yes.
My earliest childhood memory.
What's your earliest memory?
Being sold into slavery.
Okay.
Kind of stands out.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to the map makers and get the alternative path to the beginning of level 4.
Sweet.
Please, I don't know what you need for that, but we'll head there. And do we have an NPC that we're going to be talking to?
We sure do.
Oh, sweet.
2 of them. So you went down to the lower levels of Undermountain with the carnage was yesterday, and I'm going to take these as they come to me. Lower.
Thank you.
There's another one.
I got 2 today.
I'm going to just hold these. Okay. You go downstairs. What is this?
Hey, Lilith.
Skullport
Still
lower.
room for an addressee on this uncle or aunt letter, but you're pretty light on those, right?
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Oh my god. Wow. That was.
It's a matter of fact.
I would tell you, brah, but if I die, she probably is dead
I
too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or
Dear
at least he was there to witness it anyways.
Yeah.
Dear Bride,
He probably died first, and then.
evidently you
Or dead.
and Lilith were somehow related, but now you're both dead. With a heavy heart, soul.
Now you need to write another letter to Lilith from Bra.
Like tear the
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah, just reverse the name, same letter.
Write it on the back.
You almost just maybe spit Pepsi across the table.
Oh my god.
In this shop are 2 strong heart halflings
Thank the
Oh.
gods.
named Oleander and Will.
Really?
Yeah, can you see it on the thing? It says,
Yeah,
it says
yeah.
Will on my screen too. I don't know if it says it on yours.
No, it is not.
Okay, Oleander and Will are very earnest and very humble. So they have their map making shop. They're good cartographers. They buy maps. They buy information, and they look very excited to you. And,
Our type of people.
Mm-hmm.
So. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
You guys are my height. This is so fun. Well, half of you, but that's okay.
Is everything in here sized for us?
Sure. Like the table is their height, so it would be your height as well.
Oh my god. This is the first time ever. This is the best.
Feeling normal.
And you see those big tables that pull out with the maps like on them to keep the maps
So,
safe.
so Felrax said that you might have a map to the beginning part of level 4 from here, because we don't really want to go back through the way we came.
Yeah. Well, we haven't been to level 4 because I don't know if you know, but there's an aboleth there.
Yeah, we're gonna go kill it.
Somebody's really?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Somebody came from level 3, and well, somebody found a map on people from level 3, and we can sell you that for just like 15 gold pieces if you want that one, and I'll show you the map. I'll show you where to go from here to level 3, and then from level 3 to level 4. If that's helpful.
Yeah,
Awesome, the 15
sure. Yeah,
gold.
absolutely.
Oh,
That'd be super.
got
You guys are great.
Well, thank
It's
you.
written on a little bit from the last people, but here you go. Here's your map.
Can I provide them with any sort of information that might help them fill in one of their maps?
You can we can take some information and start making a map out of it. What do you want to tell me?
Well, do you have areas of the previous floors that you are unknown?
Well, I mean, levels 1 and 2 are pretty well known, but level 4 we don't know a whole lot about. So if you had any information you could give me,
I could
we
describe the
turn it-
journey that we took to get here.
That'd be great. Oh
That
my
was a map
goodness.
of level 3 I just got, right?
Yeah.
So I will give him a verbal.
Okay, let's do a performance check.
Oh God.
And then if you want any assistance, I'm sure that somebody here can.
I will
I'm
aid
really
you.
good at performance.
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 Hoping to remember what it looked like.
Yes.
Ooh, not bad. That'll be a whole 20.
Oh my gosh, this is so great. So he's like taking notes as we describe it, and you describe the mushroom forest and the winding river and where all of those not abelisks were, the
Kuator.
Kuoto were, and how you went around and went up a little bit, and he starts describing everything to himself in a note. So I'll make a map out of this. You already know everything, but if you want to come back, you can look at it sometime. You can even tell me after you killed the aboleth more information. That'd be great.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I'll try to take detailed notes for
That'd
you.
be awesome. And if you go any further and you take detailed notes, that would be cool too. And I'm sure we have more maps for other levels if you ever want to come back.
Do you have any?
Depend on what we have.
Do you have anything for level 5?
Let me see if I have anything for level 5. Oh, I sure do. It's actually a really good map for level 5. But this one is very precise, and so it's going to be a little more. It'll be like 30 gold instead. Is that okay?
30 gold for a map of level 5?
Uh-huh.
I'll take it. Here's
Okay,
30
here
gold.
you go. I will grab that for you.
I'm gonna toss you 5 gold to help chip in for that.
Okay. Thank you.
So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring all monsters to GM level, but I'll reveal the maps otherwise. So that'll be what
You're
you
fine.
just got for that.
If you got the actual map version, it's fine too.
I do have a whole pack of
It's
it,
fine.
and I gave you the level 3.
It's cool.
It's been written on because some adventurers we found, out on their bodies, and they had already written
Oh,
on it.
how did they die?
I think that they died by a mind flayer or something.
Oh,
but
that's a horrible way to go.
It really was. It was bad. Their bodies were all men's. There was some brain
I
things
know.
that had taken
The
over.
brain popped out of their ear.
Well, we didn't see that part.
It's all
but we heard all
jellified.
about it. Yeah, it was so scary.
All right, I think we got what we need.
So he's gonna show you on the map that if you leave Skullport, you can get out in level 3. There's that 2 Skullport section.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you walk up, so from the bottom that you had pointed to, if you walk up and around, you can get back to the river, and then you can take the river back to where you were before.
Do you?
Are we wanting to bypass the river?
We might have to portage the raft for an overland journey.
Oh yeah, that'll take you.
I'm fine carrying it.
You can do that too.
How big's that pouch?
We're not trying to get to the river.
There's an opening big enough for the raft,
You might
unfortunately.
not want to get to the river, who knows?
We're trying to get to the
So yeah,
Nice.
either you can go that way or through level 4.
We need to get a foldable raft.
Do they have some
Inflatable.
parchment I can buy?
Let me check.
Whatever they're using to draw maps on.
Yeah. They do have a little tiny bit. They're gonna started drawing on one for the level 4 map, but if you stop them real quick, maybe they can have a little bit for you. I don't know. How to
Because I
work
am a
these
cartographer. I just didn't have any paper.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. You're a photographer too?
Yeah.
Wow. You're so cool, you guys. I want you to hang out more often. Can you come back, please?
I would love to come back.
That's
I
so
second that.
cool. You can have this, but it's like 5 silver pieces. Is that okay?
How much?
5 silver.
Are you hearing the?
I have 5 silver.
Okay.
I've got something.
Okay.
I'll hand it over.
Oh, thank you so much.
How many sheets do I get?
Just the one.
Just the one?
I'll give you. Oh yeah, I'll give you one for that price. He has another one if you want to buy it too. Would you?
I do because I just want to.
Alchemist is located.
Oh, well, I don't think he's very far, and he points to that, like, the path that you pointed at that goes down to level 3, or to level 4. He's kind of close to that. He's, like, off in a little bit, but, again, we haven't really been down there, so that's a scary level. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Little friends,
Yeah.
does this, the Alchemist, have a the name that we can
it's
address
just
him
the
by?
Alchemist. He's got such a cool name.
I forgot to tell you, so some of us wizards, we like to take on titles for ourselves, especially the more arrogant. And typically the more arrogant, the more stupid they are.
You can
So, Hallister's
would.
really dumb.
No, he's a brilliant genius.
There's exceptions
just-
to every rule.
Just like be confused.
But he also uses his
Not
normal
that,
name. He wasn't. Did he give himself the bad mage title? I think it was other people who did.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, I think
Did
others
he
called in the
give
message.
himself-
Do you have anything for the map makers? Is there anywhere else we need to go? I think we're good. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
Okay, Mike, come back
Alright, bye.
anytime.
And I want to offload this product.
They were inside.
Yes.
We're like leaning against the wall or something,
Okay.
waiting for them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have been like, I need to come clean with you.
Oh, good.
Oh
You
boy.
know that
Secrets.
that itching that you were experiencing with like the bugs and stuff?
Yes.
That was me.
I know.
I can be kind of petty.
I accepted it for harming you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, and I'd get it if you don't trust me so much anymore.
No, I understood.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
All right. Well,
I appreciate it though.
if you need backup, let me know.
Okay.
And that's all I would have had.
Well, we got a map to level 3. We can leave Skullport via that level, and then we got to carry the raft a little ways, and we can come back down into level 4.
Well, that visit was short and sweet.
Well,
Should've
they're
said,
friendly.
funny.
You're hilarious.
Ha. You know what? That joke was so funny it went right over my head.
Usual.
A lot of things go over your head.
Most of the stuff they say, yes.
Got some product that I need to offload. I don't want to be weighed down by it.
Just put it in the bag.
There are still authorities in this town.
I want to
Careful.
like offload, like trade it for gold.
Okay, where are we going
Aye.
to do that? I want to go smash things in the face.
The smithy probably can give me a fair rate on it.
Let's head to our friends in the smith.
Sure. So you go back to that second level where the smithy was the most useful.
Yep.
Because, you know.
That they led us up to Felrax's fortress.
That's over. That's the wrong buttons.
That's over the wrong
That's
buttons.
over here-ish. I don't know who's in this. Is that you guys? Neat. You're already in here.
Yo,
This is
There's one of
upstairs,
you
but I think we
scattered
wanted.
around.
I think we wanted to be in downstairs, or
Well,
did you want to?
It's
the
one-
first
Oh,
floor
that's
you were,
right.
like,
That's
working,
right.
And the second level was like
Was
the
the
shop.
store. Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember what voice I used or who was even in here, but hello, you're back.
yo,
Jonathan or something. I think his name was. It was something weird.
Phil, this is
look, I got some metal in the raw that I want to offload, and you
Oh.
guys always need it. So let's make a deal.
We sure do.
Let's make a deal.
I've got 3 bars of unrefined silver.
Neat. Let me look up what I gave you and what it's worth.
I think
I
you
want to wait for
said
them. I want to wait for them to make the first offer.
Sure.
right.
3 bars.
Yay, Google search.
Yeah,
Because none of this
Google
stuff is
search.
kept in the DMG, by the way.
No, and it's none of it. Like all I get for like this. Let's just say the last one. This is the last shop you were just in. That's all it gives me. no map cells, no nothing. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, unrefined is really no good to you, but it's good for us. We'll buy that for you for like 5 gold pieces a piece.
That sounds good. I'll give them
Alright.
the 3 bars
Okay,
of
so you
unrefined
get the
silver.
15 gold.
Sweet. Then I would
We'll pay
ask.
for a map.
I would ask them if they need any like set pieces for anything fancy that they're making, like anything that they want to sell for a little more. So I might have something for them.
What are you asking?
Like
Is set
so.
pieces for them to sell you or for you to sell them?
So maybe I have some fancy looking rocks, and
Oh.
maybe you've got some, fancy ass weapons that you want to put, the final touches on.
Yeah.
You feel me? You
I
got-
see what you're saying. We don't really need it, but there is a place that has gem appraisal if you want to go check them out. It's just
Dang.
over there.
Where do we go?
He'll describe it to you. It's on the. I wish I knew. It's on the top level.
Sweet.
Cool.
And
It's
he
just
describes to you where to go.
Alrighty, let's go.
Alright, let's go. Spellboard upper, players move. Okay.
Before I try to sell these, can you cast any spells with a sapphire worth 40 gold pieces?
typically it's just diamonds.
As far as a material component goes, it's not really that useful of one. Sapphire is not a predominantly rare gem, from what I understand. I don't know of anything off the top of my head that I would require it for. Thank you very much for offering.
Good. I want to make sure I'm not selling stuff that's going to keep us alive later.
So smart.
That would be a question to ask Tomna.
Ah.
I don't really keep people alive.
Oh,
There it
but-
is.
Well, I mean, you haven't let me down yet, but your magic requires weird shit.
Yes, it does.
It's true. I roll. Okay, so I remember my roll now. Okay. You walk into. I can't. Dumathion's Jest, which I wish that I knew how to say that one.
Dumathoin.
Dumathion's Jest, thank you, dear. And Yagara Druger welcomes you in and says, "Welcome. What do you have for me?"
I got some very malleable, very able to be dressed up stones. No use to me because, as you can tell, not really the artistic type.
Okay.
So, how much do you want? How much could you offer for these?
Out of her pocket, she takes one of those like gem looky things and takes from you and sort of turns it around. Oh, this is a sapphire. Very nice. Where'd you find this beauty?
That's not free information.
Underground.
Oh, you went very far for this. I could give you.
Just gonna say.
20
I'll tell
gold
ya.
for the lot.
Insight.
For all 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a 19.
Neat. Cool. She clearly knows that they're worth more than this, so doesn't.
23 gold.
I'll roll my eyes. No.
So,
No.
the deal was with him, young man.
No.
24.
I'm just gonna let it go.
I would
Deal.
take the deal off for my 24.
Oh my god.
Get the 24 gold worth of gems.
It's a good
You
thing
didn't
that
really-
you negotiated for 24 apiece, right?
Huh?
For all 3.
No, lump sum.
It's fine. It's the sum he's getting for the lump. And I'll just turn around and walk out.
Yeah! It was worth it!
Alright, we visited the gem lady. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it. Let's get the heck out of Dodge.
Alright,
Let's
good.
start
I have
rowing
a-
up Lit River.
I have a
Role
question
playing
for-
wise, I've
Uh-huh.
affirmed that I should not negotiate prices.
Yes, dear?
What would you pay to find out where we found these?
Well, if it's underground, I don't really know that I care that much, but I would pay good 5 gold for your information if you really...
Have a nice day.
You too, dear. Bye.
We'll come back with the rest of it.
Alright, I'm like, one of those
That was
rocks
pocket
is
change.
worth
Were you trying to sell the location of the secret grove where we performed an ancient Netherese ritual?
No, just the gems in that location.
Oh, that's fine then.
Well, now I'm seaworthy. Let's go.
Okay. Your ballast is all evened out now?
What's a ballast?
Exactly.
Tana. Before you leave, but as everybody else goes. Would she... Hold on. Nope, just kidding. Keep on going.
Okay.
You earned a thing, but she's not the one to give it to.
Sure.
I guess we'll get on the raft and row,
Alright, there
row
we go.
your
Are
raft.
we rowing or are we?
Thought we were going across land.
Yeah.
That's what you just said.
Okay, we have to go back up the river to get to the land. In order to get up the river, we have to row against the current.
Nope, so the way that we play the third level.
So there's a like it's
Oh,
2
that?
skull ports. So you,
Okay,
there's a tunnel that goes from
I
skull
thought-
port
alright.
up to the 3rd level.
gotcha.
Then we go up this
Okay,
little path.
so never mind. I guess we are literally portaging the raft the whole way now.
Secret tunnel get.
Yeah.
Or we could like carve out a thing in the wall and put it behind some
In
rocks.
those tight corners, who's gonna get this one?
Pivot.
Yes.
What's that from?
Friends.
You know what?
Moving a couch.
Downstairs.
Bill, for that, I'm gonna reveal my new shit, what are these called? Inspiration tokens.
Oh.
I found these lucky coins. I forgot what was that. So you get a lucky coin that you can use as inspiration.
The Lone Ranger. Hi ho, Silver.
But he's not long
Nice.
anymore.
Oh, hi yo.
How?
It says hi yo.
Off to work we go.
Off to work we go. Okay, so I'm gonna move you off the raft that you were on when you first left this level here, but I'll keep the raft with you because apparently you're carrying it as you
With it in
go.
your back.
Between, I believe, Tomna and Soul, one on each end.
Yeah, so this is a nice tight corner, but it's fine. We'll figure it
Okay.
out.
You stand up on its end for a little bit.
Yeah.
We just wanna
Throws
adopt
away a
this
perfectly
skull
good
port.
couch.
Shit.
No, we're taking this.
Alright, I just want the raft.
We can leave it
Stop.
with the Harper's Guild, probably.
Ungroup.
How are we gonna float down the river without it?
How are we going to attack an aboleth without it?
We're gonna probably try to figure it out.
I mean,
We're gonna carry this all the way through the 4th level.
I flattened it so
That's
that
why
way
I was
now
hired.
it's,
Carry shit,
Nice.
get hit.
or like it's sideways.
I like it.
Show that we're carrying it upright.
Yeah, it's upright, it's being carried down. Okay, so
Awesome.
as you can see from your map
Power
that you
shield.
have procured, if you go up here and then to the left, you should end up on level 4.
Okay, do we have any random encounters between here and there?
We
or
sure
is-
do.
We do? Right.
If we're going this way, otherwise you can continue going all the way around and then back on the river
No,
down to Skullport. So it's your call.
no.
Okay. Let me get my random encounter.
I believe we're going to be carrying this down to level 4. I mean, we could leave the boat. I don't care. You guys tell me.
I'm partial to this one.
We seem to
I'm
be at
telling
plenty
you, we
down
should
here,
like
but
carve out a chunk of wall and then put it in there and then stack some rocks up. Anybody that takes the effort to pull the rocks down finds a raft and goes, "What the fuck?" and walks away.
Or maybe they need the raft.
Don't we need the raft for this plan?
No,
We're gonna
unless
find.
we come across another aboleth.
Are we gonna find?
We're going after an aboleth.
I meant another raft.
No. Because if we have to take on more than one, I'm fairly certain we're going the other direction.
I meant to say unless we
going the
find
wrong
another raft.
way.
I mean, I'm
Towards Hades.
right. Screw it. There's other drow. We can kill them. Take their raft. It's.
Or we can come back for the raft after we gain the knowledge, and the raft is right by the river.
Well, you don't want to leave it by the river because then anybody who actually gives a damn is just going to take it. But if you have it in the middle
like
of these
us.
weird, twisty cave curves and stuff, then somebody's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" and then just walk away from it.
Are we walking?
That's my-
are
that's
we
Yes, we're
and
walking
talking?
and
Do
talking.
we still have
Yep.
the things? Anybody's
Yeah.
scouting
Yeah,
ahead?
we're
Scouting ahead,
I
hood
would,
up.
I would scout ahead
Alright.
with my.
Well, then you
Yeah.
can't participate in the conversation.
Let me
I'm like, you guys. I'm like, no, you guys
Bra.
want to keep it.
Nope.
And I just.
Bra, yeah, where's bra?
Bra's gonna take off.
Well, I lost bra.
Because we're over here arguing about whether or not to leave the raft behind. We're just not even concerned about our quietness.
Bra left you somewhere.
And no one can hear me, so
Are
it's
you over
good.
Yeah.
here?
I'll be behind the
We
party.
got you.
Just gonna
Absolutely
look
no
out.
noise.
You can't hear me, like teleport.
Be
behind.
right between these two guys carrying the raft.
Yeah, why do you guys get to vote? We're the ones that are carrying this stupid thing.
Do you want to continue carrying the raft then?
I want a raft
You're
to
not
go
here.
down the river.
You're not
Oh,
here.
She said that I didn't go. She said that bra went.
Well, I lost bra. I thought you both were going.
Oh, fine. We'll both go.
Yeah, we're
I thought you said that
I
bra
lost
just went.
him.
both probably
There he is,
equally
okay.
adept.
Yeah.
Take that. There's bra.
We can scout multiple
Back to
tunnels.
level
at one
3.
time. Actually, we know the direction we need to go, so it's not like we need to split. But
Paste.
It's true, we know where we're
There you
going.
are. Good. Okay, will you do stealth checks for me, please?
That sucks.
how can it be a 1? 12.
Oh my god, we got
Where's
enemies.
18.
Okay.
Whoa!
Hey!
There they are. So around the corner, as you peek, Bra, you shush Lilith because she is not being sneaky right now. Even
Great.
though she's
17A is also visible.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's on the GM layer. I don't really care.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's
You
also
have
on the
map.
player.
You have the
Yeah,
map
with the
too,
whole
so.
map's open, I see.
It is because you have the map in front of you.
Yes.
So I just
Yeah.
revealed it on the thing.
I'm just saying the token came to the layer too.
It's okay. I don't know how long we'll be here.
Oh, okay.
I like to fight abstract concepts.
so-
How about me, 17A?
Okay. Just for you, I'll hide the 17A.
I thought it was the boss.
Ah,
Like
damn.
his name is 17.
Sorry.
Hey.
My bad. I'm a scare soul over here. Alright.
Alright, what do I see?
So what do you see? You see guards. Hobgoblins and potentially a captain are just stationed. They're playing dice. They're hanging out. They're being fairly aware, but did not, luckily, with you two together, did not have any.
Do they
Inclination
seem, do I feel like they'd be hostile towards us?
You have. How would you know that? They look like they're guards.
We're coming down the passageway with the raft right now. We're talking about the fact that we're still
I'm
carrying
gonna-
the raft.
You're-
I'm gonna teleport back to them real quick.
Okay.
Like, shh, there's guards up ahead.
Are we gonna all
And
freeze?
then teleport back up to Bra.
Okay.
You should do the thing again.
I'm gonna look you in the eyes and just.
I'm gonna look at Bra. and
Leaving
be
it
like,
here.
Do
So you
we,
drop
do we
the
want to try to
raft
talk
and
to him
happen?
first?
Yes.
Okay. One of them
I
kind
don't
of
know.
looks up and looks down the passageway. Doesn't see anything, but is gonna start walking towards you.
I'm
gonna
gonna
kind
use
of-
conjure animals.
Back
What are you
up.
conjuring?
I'm gonna
Raptors.
tell Bra. I'm gonna try to negotiate a little bit here before we.
You're gonna try to negotiate.
I'm gonna step out.
Okay.
Yeah, before the group catches too close up.
While I'm looking for raptors. Hold on.
Yeah. Velociraptors, if that helps.
Oh yeah.
Make it
thank you.
different.
Okay, so you're gonna step out.
Recreating the scene
Wow.
from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, we
3.
just saw
We just
Jurassic
watched
Park
last night.
last night, the
It's-
original one.
It's 2. I think
Uh-huh.
that happened last.
Do you
last
say
fall.
anything
Yeah.
as you walk out?
I say
Well,
ahoy. We don't.
Okay, good.
I mean, you no harm.
Sure. Are you being serious?
Yes.
Okay, roll
I am.
persuasion, please.
Yes. 21.
Oh, good. So one of them steps forward, and he sort of grunts at you, and says, "Good. We mean you no harm either, but you may not pass unless you go meet with Azrak and Lurkana.
Who is that?
Those are our leaders."
I'm gonna start sending the raptors down to where Lilith is.
Okay, and how many raptors do you have?
8.
Oh, good.
Do I see them coming up behind me?
Yeah, you sure do.
I'll.
Let them pass.
I'm gonna I'm gonna let the guy know. I'm like, I got.
Message Lilith at this point in time. I think it's feeding time.
Why did we murder
I
her?
didn't say that they were going to attack. I'm just saying I'm sending them down to where you are.
And I'm gonna inform them that I have company coming up to me, so they don't get startled when a bunch of raptors
Smart. 1, 2, 3,
Jump
4,
out.
5, 6. Okay.
come out.
They tiny.
Okay. So one's gonna he's clearly facing the other
Why
direction.
must we
but-
meet with your leaders to pass?
We're just the gatekeepers.
Could
I'll march.
few-
I'll
could a few
make my
gold,
way towards the front.
persuade you to?
Oh, was
I
this
might
the way we
persuade
have
them,
to go?
But yeah.
Is it
So
real?
as you can see from your map, actually, I'll reveal to you what I see. Where's my?
It's that
GM.
passageway over there. It
Yeah.
loops
So
around
down
that
to
way.
Level 4
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, right there.
layer tokens. There we go.
Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're trying to get through these guys to go down, or you can technically go up and around
And back through them
down to the
again.
river again.
I'm gonna look back at Coraline. 'Cause
Okay.
She's the only one who I've revealed my
Telepathically.
yes, my
Okay.
inheritance to, and
So
be like
Quintus is walking up.
to let
Fucking
them
guys over here. Okay.
let us through without bloodshed. They want us to meet their leaders.
We don't have time.
All the time
Is
in
it?
the world.
Isn't it faster? I can't hear this.
How do we know it's not an ambush?
Do you have a message? Because he can't reply back from us.
She does.
I'll ask him. How do I know this isn't an ambush?
Oh, you said you don't mean us any harm. I told you I don't mean any harm. I don't really know what else there is to say.
Can I hear him?
Do I believe that?
You're on the corner, but I guess you could hear from around there. You can ask if you believe that.
I just want an insight.
That's what I want to
Pretty
inside
sad.
that.
Are we beating things over the head?
Like they're
13.
preparing the fight
13?
for the moment.
6.
You
I didn't hear him
absolutely-
that well.
You're not actually sure with your 13
Yeah.
and your 6.
Okay, I'll walk around the corner at this point and
Sure.
see my
Just swim
scrub
through.
brethren.
Well, they're tiny, so they
Oh,
can just.
okay, yeah, we're good then.
Yeah.
They're the size of me.
Are you here?
They're
That's
They're
why I
smaller
asked.
than you.
That's a
Lilith,
good
I
When
just
did you
got
change?
I forget that they're small. I'm in
Reduce!
There we go. Alright.
I don't have
really
that stuff.
stealthy.
Hilarious.
Yes.
I'd greet the
Throw
assembled
her.
hobogobos
Okay.
in Goblin
Sure.
and say, "Is this a shakedown or a beatdown? What's going on?"
And Goblin here replies, I just want you to come talk to my leader so you can continue down to level 4.
Do you guys really want to go back to the same place where you died the last time?
Out of character.
What are you talking about?
Your last characters died in this particular
area.
Warlord Azeroth's
Oh.
area. This is where they're telling you to go. Do you guys really want to go back there?
It's a
That's
really
the
good
question.
point.
That's metagaming!
That's why I went like this before I said anything.
The leader who killed you guys?
No, it wasn't the leader that
Well,
they
here,
killed.
it was the mind flayer that Will sent you to talk
Yeah.
The ambassador that the leader told us to go see?
Yes, to
That-
Skullport.
Yep. Which you wouldn't need to go talk to because you're already been in Skullport.
I mean, I'm down to fight my dead character. If that's how this is going. Like meta, that's what I've been trying to do like this entire time. So
And save the day. So she's the only one left alive.
I don't know why you're trying to talk your way through this. I just.
Well, we don't have the time, so you can let us through or we'll let ourselves through.
Well, you can come see my leader, or you can.
That's not what I said. You can let us through or we'll let ourselves
I will let you
through.
through to see my leader,
No,
or you.
I don't think you got what I said.
I'm gonna
Fireball.
I'm
Gets
gonna
it.
go for- I'm gonna go up and
Swords.
strike him.
I just fireball.
Let's roll initiative.
Do I get my strike off?
We'll roll initiative.
note that I've put myself up front so I don't get stuck watching the fight happen.
I know.
That's what happened. That's why we all started moving up.
That's the opposite of what I want.
I just want both my swords out. Like I'm not moving.
Sure. Okay. Tom down.
I got a 10, the Raptors got a 12.
We rolled. Good job.
The raptors are there already.
Bruh.
20.
Damn. Soul.
14.
Potrix.
25.
Coraline.
6.
Lilith.
18.
Alright. Cotrix, you do get your fireball off. Let me get the fireball for ya.
Shaking my
Last
head.
place I
You
saw
up around the corner yet?
So
Yeah, I moved up.
I did tell you to do it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like, can we get through here, please?
Coraline said fireball him. I'm all like,
Do the thing.
Fireball.
You like some bread?
I don't know. I don't know what to think about children or having them, but I could fireball
Alright,
really.
What's
shall
the-
I place it so I hit everybody? Is that what you're
Yes,
going for?
please.
Okay, great.
What is the
Nice.
radius of that?
20 feet.
20 feet. I believe that's 20. That looks like
That's
No.
30 foot right now.
That's
Yeah.
his, that's his aura.
30 from another thing. Save
Yeah.
changes. Still gets everybody
Everybody
but
but
the
the
clan
leader.
leader.
That's
I can
okay.
maybe move
No,
it.
Leave it like that.
Just fine.
Alright, just
Like,
Just
you're
leave the
directing
clan
the
leader.
fireball.
let me get
Just
some
leave the
things.
leader.
Hold on.
That's how you
One
would
is
have done
tough.
it.
Yes. Like I said, we'll let ourselves through.
That's what I told him.
That was so much better.
Let me get some HP just for fun, because I
Okay.
don't know if I were gonna make
Yeah,
it.
you'll need it.
Same.
And
fine.
then Dex is this. And there's how many of those? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I got this dude who looks cooler.
It's not a really great number, so at least there's that.
Roll some, let
It'll
me
do.
roll some dice. 2, 3,
If I take
4.
elemental with that, that
Roll
would have been a
the
2.
dice. Do I have 11 d20s? That would be amazing.
I don't
Don't know.
know.
If a creature goes
Yeah.
unconscious, it's just dead.
Is it like stunned? That's
Play
just
roll
stunned.
well.
Like
Stunned?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's incapacitated.
Alright, so I have 11 die. I'll make the pink one be the leader because
Okay.
like you do. And I'm gonna roll them off and see who survives their dexterity saving throws. for
Leader's
their
not in it
fireball.
though.
Huh?
The leader's not in it though.
Oh yeah, I don't
There's
know
only
that.
10.
Let me put them back. And they have that. So okay. A 12,
Nope.
17,
Yes.
okay. 2,
No.
16,
No. Yes.
okay. Another 16.
Yes.
A 14,
No.
okay. 10,
No.
a 6,
No.
a 10,
No.
and a 8.
No.
So 3 of them survived. I'll have them be the 3 farthest away from the middle because that makes sense to me.
That's fine. It's 26 points of damage for full,
Great.
or 13 for half.
Oh, okay, they're all dead. I didn't roll anything except for the leader.
Never mind.
And I'll just look at him and say, like I said, or she said, we'll let ourselves through.
Like we said.
Like she said.
I believe that Bra, you're next. You're down a little bit, but I bet you
Felt
could.
the heat, probably.
You probably felt the heat a little bit. You heard him say, "Like I said," or "Like she said."
Damn. Do I just want to just kill him or what?
Just walk past him.
I won't use that.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
You know what? Yeah, I'll just sneak up to him and he's right
I'm
there
not
in
putting
front
them
of
back in the
Lilith,
same
right?
thing. Okay, there we go.
Are you able to make it up there? Between everybody?
I needed the XP, so I brought them back, but they're not alive. Okay, there we go.
Well, I got lots of movement.
He's got 60 feet of movement.
He
Okay.
can squeeze past if I need to.
I'm sure you can.
Well, with
The dash.
Cunning
dash.
action.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
attack him.
You're just gonna pop right in there.
Yeah,
Stabby stab. Go
appear
for
right
it.
in front of him, basically. Oh, natural 20.
Oh my god.
Is there anybody within 5 feet of him?
No.
Oh,
Wait, like there's there's soul.
Soul within 5 feet of him?
But it
the
has to be within
boss?
5 feet of the enemy, doesn't
Not
it?
with that type of the enemy.
Alright.
No.
Okay.
Brad's just stepping
Yeah,
back.
that's good enough.
Okay,
Damn it, not
continue.
natural
I
20 on
know.
sneak attack. That would have.
I was hoping it was sneak attack, but no.
He sees you coming. There was a fireball behind him. He's fine.
Yeah,
He's well aware. Okay.
or he knew someone was coming.
Yeah.
I think it's just 6. Yeah, I don't get any extra bonus. Not yet. Oh, that's funny. They both rolled the same number. 7 damage.
Damn
Nice.
it.
And offhand, I guess.
Okay, get him.
9.
Does not hit,
Yeah.
but nice try. All right. I didn't expect him to live this long, so let me just keep going
Wasn't
down my
as
list.
fun.
I believe that brings up Lilith. Yes, you can stab him if you want to
I'm
advance in
gonna
there
move
somehow.
under Bra and under the dude.
Okay, you have enough movement to do that. You
And
need to go to the other side.
Yep, and then
Okay, get him.
what were you gonna say?
Nothing. Just punch him. I like how you said moved under the dude. Because that's literally what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran both treating both their legs. First punch is a 19 plus modifiers.
That'll hit.
What are my fists again? This is gonna be
It's been
6
so long.
points of damage.
Oogie.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
Oogie. I'm hurt at 16.
That passes.
Okay.
And then wait. We'll fire another fist.
Okay, fire the fist.
It's gonna be 16
Does not hit.
and bonus action fist.
Okay.
No, that one doesn't hit either. 13.
Yep.
And then that's my turn.
Oogie. Next initiative order brings us to. Wait, what was mine?
I don't know.
I don't know. It was low. That's fine.
You didn't tell us yours.
I did not tell you mine.
Right.
I wrote it down somewhere. That was cool of me. That brings us to Soul.
This is all about being the wrong race, son. Gonna try to kill him with my Makutiel.
Okay.
I'm gonna move through everybody.
14 on the first swing.
Nope.
Can you get right up beside
Natural
me,
one on the
basically?
second.
Great. Does not do anything. Did I move you? Hold on. Oh, you're there. You're there enough. Where'd you go? What are you doing?
Trying to slap him.
Tried to attack him twice and didn't hit.
Through
either
bra.
time.
That's because you were through bra, of course.
Oh, there's not enough room for him to step beside Bra.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can. It's probably like you're squeezing in there, and that's why you missed him.
Alrighty.
Let's do
And then
that.
move back.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna go ahead and take the hit, and I'll move to the middle of the room.
Okay.
I have 40 feet of movement.
The exact middle here, or like on the other side of them.
No, a couple steps past. I'll take the attack of opportunity just in case. For some reason, we're
We have to
incapable.
actually do stuff, you guys. It's gonna be
Yeah, I
great.
know. He survived.
Okay.
The bats are throwing me off out of that speaker. I keep like.
And I'm like, why are there bats outside?
Yeah.
It's makes
The
cool
only
thing
thing that I can hear off the speaker is the bats.
Let me turn it up so we can hear the music part, because I think there's music involved.
Oh, no.
He's gonna take his greatsword attack at you.
Swoosh.
Ooh, 17 to hit.
That matches.
Oh yes. Which is 14 piercing damage. I rolled maximum.
Boom. Took the great sword and went this way.
Just tap HP
So
went away,
like
didn't they?
this.
Just tap HP went away, didn't they?
Where's the pop out? There we go.
Just
Pop
tap
out
HP
that
went
way.
away.
Okay.
It's until a long rest. That's right.
Okay. Anything else? You moved past. You did your actions.
Yeah, I attacked and moved. That's all I got.
Alright. Tomna.
Raptors.
Raptors and then Tomna.
Woo! So what they're gonna do is one by one they're gonna run through the space
Okay, they're
because
little.
they're tiny.
Yeah.
Gonna get to the other side of him, jump up, claw at his back, and then try and bite at him. Hop down and continue running.
Sure. Okay. So go for it.
So they're just gonna go in a line and like, okay, now you.
Yeah,
One
I
little,
used
two
my
little, three
reaction.
little raptors, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little raptors, 7 little, 8
Huh?
little raptors.
All come out to
no,
play.
Gordon.
So the bite first. They've got pack tactics. So we're gonna start counting. That's a 22
Sure. That hits.
Practice with love.
Yeah.
for 3,
Sure.
and then the claws.
Okay.
That's a 19
No. Yeah.
for 4,
Okay.
and that one's gonna continue. And then Raptor 2.
Okay.
Every curly mo shot.
Oh, that one's a 6, so that doesn't
Oh.
hit. Didn't get a good clamp on. Oh, that one's just performing terribly.
That's
So
a shitty one. He's gonna go to. He's gonna go. And
He's
shade
gonna go in the corner.
Next.
number 3. That is an 18
Does hit.
for 8.
Okay.
And then claw
Sure.
for 14.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Okay. Runs away.
Next one is another 14.
Okay.
And then a 17
Figure out my next move.
Meets.
for 3.
Okay.
And then the next one
Uh-huh.
for
What movement do these
21.
guys have?
They got for 30.
Okay. For 21 hits.
For 4.
I love the United States Navy and the wonderful aircraft that it flies around here. That's an EA-6B.
Sorry, 10 to hit or 10 damage.
Might be an F-18.
10 to hit.
No.
Huh?
These days.
Okay. The next one can get to him. I
I
don't
know
think
they're
the other
doing
two
it.
can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
hold on.
that one will do its. The last one will do its thing. 13
Nope.
and 20.
Yes.
It's a good thing it's right in the middle of battle because
5.
the plane.
Uh-huh. How do you want to do this?
Hey! Seeing it start to go down,
Uh-huh.
all the raptors are gonna come back up and start to.
Sure.
Like
Eating
piranha.
frenzy.
So
Eating
reminds me of that
frenzy.
scene from Jurassic Park.
Alright,
Exactly,
Where the
that's
guy
the
gets,
point.
Like, wanders off to pee.
That's exactly what's happening here.
I rolled so low on my initiative. It's fine. Okay.
Not as low as I did.
So, as he falls, you do hear some footsteps that appear to be coming down the hall. Are we waiting for this, or are we running down the tunnel?
Running down the tunnel.
Running down the tunnel.
Are we able to move?
Grab
gotta
the boat.
go the
Grab
other
the
way
boat.
because I gotta pick up the boat.
Yeah, we'll.
Okay.
Damn
I'm gonna kind of stick
Well, let's see.
behind
I
and
think
wait for
that-
everybody to clear.
I think
So we're
Tom,
leaving
what are
the
two of you?
No,
Tom
I'm
and
in the back.
Coraline are near the boat still, so you might be able to like.
I'll drag it and
Okay.
maybe get a little bit of lift from her.
All right.
I'll try.
All right. Let's do a strength check at advantage, whoever wants to, or you can each roll one.
Why don't you just put it on the head of the raptors?
They're in
They're
the
tiny.
battle, and they're tiny.
Have them all stand in
That-
formation
And you
in
mean
a line.
in that tunnel where all the pressure's
Coming
coming
down,
straight
coming
down on
down.
top of their heads?
Turn it this way.
Roll it. Roll
In
it.
the tunnel where it won't fit.
Oh, in the middle.
I was distracted by the hilarity of the raptors.
Sure.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, good. So you're carrying the team right now.
I'm just
yeah,
kind of like
dragging
watching.
it.
I'm like watching them. I'm like not really lifting it. I'm like, oh.
So as you start to drag it down, Soul comes out of nowhere and just kind of starts dragging it with you. So you together, without Thomas' help at all, make it. Da, da, da. And there's the hup coming.
We
He's
make it-
coming.
we make
He's
it
coming.
6.
You can stealth if you'd like to.
So the raptors are actually
dark
gonna
elf paraphernalia because we
like
can totally
kind
blame
of
this
just.
on
I'm gonna
them.
have them be chewing on all the different ones that are in there.
Oh, okay.
And then their order is to chew on the bodies until they see somebody, and then to scatter.
Okay. No specific direction to scatter.
To
just run
scatter.
away. Okay.
And then eventually try and find their way to
Their
me.
bodies are burned to a crisp.
Okay. So they're eating their barbecue over here.
Which one of them breathes fire?
I'm assuming the goal is to make the things that are coming think it was the raptors who.
Or provide a weird distraction.
Alright, sure.
Because like suddenly raptors are like, what the fuck is going on?
And everything in this
Raptors
room is scorched.
Is scorched. So
Uh-huh.
which one of
Except
them
for
breathes
one
fire?
who is covered in tiny raptor claws.
Yeah.
Okay.
And bite marks.
Really is.
So they're running down the next. Sorry, let me just show you what's going on here. I'm on the
Make it
wrong
like mass,
layer.
like give us enough time to be noisy enough to get away with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
show
like
you
it.
17B.
You could have just had them guard the room, and I mean, if the raptors die, the raptors die.
17A.
Yeah,
But I also want them
they
back.
run through. You got some bugbears and some other guys coming through. They see the raptors. One of them is smart enough. The bugbear's going to kind of start to come down. I want you all to roll a stealth check if you are
For
getting for like
silence,
yeah, we're getting out of the way.
I'm.
You're cool now.
Well, I mean, I don't make any noise.
Perfect. You don't roll anything.
Yeah.
You can roll if you'd like to help the party with
Oh,
your
well, there is that.
stealthiness. Roll stealth with that.
Is it just your footsteps? You could be like Hachu, make noise.
Oh, you could sneeze.
26.
Anybody below like a 10? Let's do that.
No.
I got an 11.
That's You're
That's
still,
I rolled an
That's
11.
at disadvantage.
you're still kind of chuckling at the raptor thing that you just made happen, but overall, you guys made it down to level 4.
Yay! Back to
Yay.
level 4.
Back
only
to
taken
level
us
4.
Nearly 2 hours.
It's totally fine.
Whatever.
What just go away? Go over there.
What? Just go away?
No, my I was trying to like move the page so I could get you to the right level, and then one of the maps moved with me. No.
Do any of the raptors make it back to me? Did you tell
Let's
them to
find
scatter?
out.
I told them to scatter and then try to find their way back to me. Not saying find like
What's the
not to,
intelligence check, or what's the intelligence
4.
level of your?
but they also have a +3 to perception.
Uh-huh.
I think it's from keen. No, they don't have keen smell. But they have,
I lost all of you back there. Hold on.
yeah,
I get to choose.
they have a proficiency in smell checks or in perception.
Alright. Yeah, me too.
Just counting the ones that might get killed by the hobgoblins. And
Yeah, I'll probably roll like a d8 or something, but I want to see how likely it is.
There it is. Velociraptor. Pack tactics. Yeah, they just have proficiency in perception.
Okay. I'm gonna say a couple dice. I'll only roll a d6. 4 of them, mind you.
Sweet.
Let me go get those.
At the very least, they're distractions.
Okay, so you come down. Actually, that makes sense because like 2 of them, or a couple would scatter one way, a couple would scatter your way, and then
Some
they
that
would-
stay in the room trying to run around in circles, get
Yeah,
slashed
they
out
would find
before
you.
a couple
Yeah.
others get away.
So let's see, 1, 2,
They have 13 AC. It's not nothing.
3, 4.
2.
That's a bite like a motherfucker.
Alright, level 4. We're the
D6 plus
playoffs.
Nice.
Okay.
That's not bad.
One tiny raptor like this big can take out a first level player.
That's a short sword.
Alright, there we go. There's your 4.
D6
You got something to do for it?
plus 4, 6, 14.
Let me
yeah.
remind
Any
you
first
where
level
you
character,
are.
if they max damage them.
They could kill it.
Not if I'm unconscious, but yes, absolutely kill them.
As you run down this tunnel to this level, which isn't really lining up, but it's fine. I don't know how this works. You are back in the fungi forest. So there's barrel stalks, which is a cask-shaped fungus, blue caps, which are tall, slender mushrooms with bright blue bell-shaped caps. Ribble bark, which is a shelf-like fungus that resembles a mass of rotting flesh, but doesn't smell weird. Tamask, which is the devil's mushroom, 2-foot-tall toadstool with orange and red stripes across the beige cap. A trillimac, which is a mushroom that grows to the height of 4 or 5 feet and is a broad gray-green cat with light gray stalk. The tongue of madness, which looks like a large human tongue, and zirkwood, which is what most of the forest is made of. It can grow up to 40 feet high.
Cast mage armor.
Okay.
Hey, do you know anything about any of this stuff? Is it good for like poison or eating?
You can certainly do a nature
If you
check if
say
you'd
so.
like.
I can take a look. See what I know.
Figure you living down here in places similar to this.
I got a 5.
You have
What do I
Spend
know
my time
about
with him and knowing
mushrooms?
the similar stuff.
I'll have Tom to also roll.
I know more about mushrooms than him. That's a 24.
Great, you sure do. You're asking him all these questions, but you know more than you think you do.
It's like, hey, do you know if this one does that one thing? Oh wait. And do you know if that one does that? Oh wait.
Yeah. So you know that the barrel stock actually contains fresh water in it.
Oh.
You know that the blue caps are typically used to make bread. They're inedible by themselves, but the spores are ground to make a flour.
Weird.
Ripple bark can be eaten raw, but for sure tastes good roasted. The Tamask does indeed have some poison if uprooted or where'd it go? Destroyed. The spores will do the tree thing where all the
Yeah, the thing that we just posted
Yeah.
a video.
yeah, which is why it's called
Saw that
devil's
too.
mushroom.
Okay.
The trillimac can be cleaned, soaked in water for an hour, and then dried to make a bread-like food. The tongue of madness you certainly do not want to eat because it will make you compulsively speak aloud your every thought for an hour.
Fantastic.
Uh,
I'm gonna grab some of that.
Alright.
And as I'm remembering this stuff, I'm saying it out loud in
Okay.
case any of the group is interested in picking up any of this stuff.
And then the zirkwood, the big tree-like
Mhm.
ones, are commonly used as timber to make furniture,
Sure.
containers, bridges, and rafts.
How much devil's tongue can I get?
Well, there's the tongue of madness and there's the devil's mushroom. Which
Oh,
we're
the
after.
tongue of madness.
Okay. You can get enough for 5 doses if you'd like.
Sure.
Well, I didn't know what any of this stuff did, but I believe I've cut down probably a couple hundred of those stupid zirkwoods in my life.
Probably.
This is an interesting type of forest. It always creeps me out when we end up in one.
There's also a really nice mossy path running through.
Let's follow the mossy path.
Sure. Also some small clearings throughout, which the fungi have been torn out of the mossy ground. How about you follow by doing a survival
Oh,
check?
No, you can't have one.
We follow by doing a survival check.
Mhm.
Okay.
Who wants to lead the way?
I'm proficient.
I got a
Proficient.
+4.
Yeah.
So let's give her some assistance and maybe a little bit of guidance.
I don't think I needed it, but I'll
It's
take
a
it.
very low check.
Don't get us lost in the
I know.
forest.
So that's a 21.
Great. You find several large bare footprints that lead
Okay.
you
Bare.
Bare
footprints?
feet.
Or bare feet?
barefoot.
Barefoot.
Barefoot. The
Not
animal.
bear. the
Okay.
They're like,
Like a-
cool bear!
Human footprints. Okay.
Humanoid, but very
Humanoid.
large.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
giant size.
The Etten,
a
maybe?
giant
Yes,
size.
there was somebody who told us about an Etten.
I think that the alchemist is an Etten, is what they said.
No, they said he made friends with the Etten.
It would lead you this
We'll find out.
direction.
Okay.
Yep, we will find
We're gonna
out.
follow.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let me grab the
Quietly.
party. Nice and quiet. I'm just gonna put you here.
Okay.
And then, because nothing happens on that small trail. And then I'll reveal this area.
No, we're right there. In front of the screen.
All lined up in a row.
Yeah. All lined up in a row.
We can fix you if you get into battle. I'll ask you where you are. Alright. So you're being sneaky, you're being stealthy. Anybody walking ahead to follow said footprints that are pointed out by Coraline?
Unfortunately,
I
we can
probably
see
would.
your Etten.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I would
You
definitely
know he's
follow
there.
too.
So, what'd you say to do?
Oh.
I said, is anybody gonna just sneak ahead and see
Yeah,
what's going
I
on?
would.
Okay.
I'm doing the
Be
survival
careful.
check.
Are you gonna
so-
go up north around or south around?
Let's do highs is north.
Okay.
So we're gonna go south.
Alright. So you sneak around here. Do a stealth check for me.
Try not to metagame on what would be
I
like
know,
the
I
better
know.
route. So I was like, what would be stealth? You said
Mm-hmm.
19.
Okay. So you you have this Etten, which is a 2-headed giant, who they're in such a comfortable home. Like all of these plants and these fungi have just made this a very happy. So the two heads are like having a really friendly conversation, which if you knew anything about Etten, you would know is not a normal thing. For them. Usually they argue a lot.
What are they speaking in?
That's a good question. Let me check.
Probably giant.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty common.
Ultimoan, of course.
Celestial.
Halfling.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, that.
You just happen to be speaking in halfling.
They appear to be speaking in giant.
So I have no idea what they're saying.
Correct. So they're just sort of chatting. They're not facing me.
If you want, I can take the time to understand them, but
What do
they
I-
wouldn't be able to understand me. you know.
What do I know about Ettins?
Why don't you roll a nature check?
What do you know about?
13.
I mean, she's currently like away from the party and around the corner, so. You know that they usually argue, but you don't know anything else.
I will go back to the group and inform them of the Ettin I've seen talking to itself.
Okay.
And I'll ask if anybody else knows anything about Ettins, especially our person who likes to know things.
Oh look, an Etten.
What would you like me to roll, Dungeon Master?
I would like you to also roll a nature check.
A nature, that is a 16.
Great. You know a little bit more. So, Ettins, again, generally argue. They're usually like fighting for food or fighting things or whatever it is. So, you also know that usually one would sleep and one would be awake, so you can't
Sneak up on
sneak up on me sleeping or anything like that. This one from the description seems to be having a really happy life.
I will walk forward and hello first in common and then hello in undercommon.
Okay. They look at you but don't respond to either.
Hello, deep speech.
Doesn't respond.
I think I'm gonna have to take the time to be able to speak to this thing.
I'll dust off the old pipes and say hello in Orcish and Goblin and see
Oh
if
my gosh, they respond to one of those. They seem to speak Orcish.
Yeah, buddy.
Hi! How's it going?
What it is, big folk. It's good to have someone else that I can talk in Orcish with.
It is good to talk in Orcish.
As Prosper.
A full-on orc.
Sad.
Are you the alchemist? Like, people have said that there's a alchemist around, but he goes by the alchemist.
Well, that's my friend.
Oh, can we meet him?
Well, yeah, he lives over there.
What does he mean by was? I don't understand that verb in your language. Is he still a friend? Or are they at odds with each other?
Toenail here wants to know whether or not
I don't speak
you guys are still friends or not.
He gives hold on. What does he provide me? He gives me things to transform water into mead. I like him.
Is it honey mead?
It's good. You want to try some?
Heck yeah.
Hey, there you
They're
go.
offering.
I'll offer it.
So walk up.
Are you relaying what he says?
No.
No. You
Can
just
I
walk
hear
up
him?
and grab the. It's in Orcish, so yes,
Alright,
you would be
so
able
I
to
can
hear him.
relay to the
Actually, let me
group
make sure I know
what
who's
they're
I was just
saying.
gonna say, as
Yeah,
you hear in your
so-
head, like, what's going on?
Brah.
Well, we're
Brah,
close
you're not
enough
that
to-
close. Well, I'll move the
That's a giant
party a
talking,
little
though we're
closer
close
over
enough
here.
to hear.
Oh yeah, I mean he's talking fairly loudly. He's
Yeah.
not like hiding his play train.
So I'll whisper to the group that I'm standing with.
Yeah.
What's being said.
All right. It's really delicious mead. This jibber
sweet.
jabber is really good at making some alcohol.
What do I call you, big guy?
I'm Jabber, and I'm Jibber.
Big. Full spotted leopard.
Oh, good to meet you, little buddy.
Yeah. When I grow old, I wish to be big and strong and like half your size.
Have more meat than you might be.
Heck yeah, that sounds good. Let's go talk to the alchemist if that's cool.
Yeah, he's over there.
Cool. Head that way and do like the wink wink. And then the head bob that way.
To
Is
the
it
rest
light
of
down
us.
here or is it dark?
Some of the fungi give off a little bit of light,
Bioluminescence, yeah.
but it's not like there's no like candles lit or anything.
But there's like, I don't need my goggles to
You
see.
can take your goggles off.
I'm gonna don my dark helmet. That
Okay.
gives me the purple eyes.
How big would you say a tiny velociraptor is?
No more than 2 feet by 2 feet.
Why?
Because I kind of want to like carry them.
All four?
Yeah,
I
I was
don't
gonna
know
like
if we can do
shoulder, like on top and between my horns, and then like hold one. That's what I was gonna try and do with them and see if they would have the space to stay there without digging their claws into me.
Well, into your
Sure. Why not?
armor.
Make them a
And
little
you still
smaller.
have.
And then I'll pile them right on top there.
Yes. And then just
when you need to. You have to shuck them.
Shock
Oh my
punch!
God.
I got that. Oh, there's the other one. All right, so you are covered in velociraptors.
Beautiful.
There's some stuff running down your.
I told them not to do that. So
Yeah, like you can tell a parrot not to crap on your shoulder.
no, I literally tell these things what to do in every aspect of their
They're not
existence.
actually the animal either.
Huh? Yeah, that's true. They're fey.
They're fey, so it wouldn't.
Mhm.
But you know, none of us do that.
Where we're heading towards
What
to
a
see the
hot
alchemist, whichever direction he said.
Yeah, so he pointed you basically to the east.
Stand behind.
Yeah.
Give you
Get into that on my brand new cloak. Brand new used cloak.
All right.
New name. All right.
All right.
All
Oh,
right.
that's the wrong button. So good at this game, you guys. It's fine.
Now we get a helicopter driving by.
It's fine. My bats are
8:30.
still going.
It's true.
I hate it when the helicopters drive.
All right, Tom and the Velociraptors. Plus everybody with.
I wasn't
Right
gonna
by.
say anything.
Hate it.
All right.
Hate it.
Usually that means something's gone terribly wrong.
That's exactly my point.
Okay. Can I?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Yes.
So many options here.
I'm just talking about how loud it is outside.
Oh, okay.
Getting better.
These have dark vision.
Yeah.
So you see above you, there's like stalactites, along with there's like a garden patches that meander through and lead towards these various exits. Some barrel stock, Cat's Mask, Timlac, filled its cavern, and up inside the stalactites are some like moving shapes. They don't seem to like want to do it. They're just sort of checking you out. But with your dark vision, you can see them just fine.
Okay, I need my dark vision out to see.
Well, somebody might like elbow you.
I probably would just notice that. Oh, they're getting darker. I better put them back on.
Sure.
So I take my helmet back off.
Sure.
Elbow, toe kick.
Yeah, one of those things.
Jibber or jabber? Where are we going, buddy?
Well, he stayed back in his cavern. But he did give you enough information to know you might want to go north from here a little bit.
Okay. And we'll go
Alright.
north.
Alright. Hold on. Da, da, da.
So when I first saw these things, I'm turning to Soul. The guy that was carting them around said that they came from Chult, whatever the fuck that means. Are you familiar with them?
What are they?
The little velociraptors.
Oh. Yeah, I was wondering where those came from. Yeah, those are pretty common. You can race them, eat them, have them hunt.
Oh. So they're like bloodhounds?
They're better than bloodhounds because they're smaller. So, like, some idiot thinks that he can get away by jumping over, like, a downed tree. Raptor just runs under it, gets him in the ankle as he lands. It's pretty funny. Doesn't go very well for them after that, but...
Sure. Yeah, I mean, we saw what they did to that guy. There wasn't much left of it.
Okay. So you walk in, you see a human.
Oh.
So the walls are set with shelves at various heights. They hold numerous gourds, which seem to contain some elixirs. It specifically says failed, but I'm not sure how you would know that by looking at them. There's also a rough-hewn block of stone in the very middle that serves as a table.
Black spiral smoke.
Yeah, X.
Ooh, alcohol!
And this table is covered with alchemist supplies. And this young man appears to be scatterbrained. He's shabbily dressed. Hello?
Howdy.
How's it going?
Are you the alchemist
Indeed, I'm the alchemist.
Dig. All right, we found the alchemist.
I think it's just the alchemist.
The alchemist.
Technically, only the A is capitalized in my book.
The alchemist.
The alchemist.
From the
Nice.
Alchemist University.
Do you know anything about Aboleth?
Well, yeah, there's
Everybody
one down
keeps
here.
telling me. Yeah, well, everybody keeps telling me that there's Aboleth down here, and I don't know anything about them, so we want to go kill it.
Okay.
What can you tell me about it?
Well, it lives down here.
Okay, besides the fact that it makes magical illusions of itself and lives in water, what else can you tell me?
It poisons the water.
Well, okay, we know that, but I mean, does it like
How
breathe
do you
fire?
make
Does it breathe cold? Does it fly? Does it?
Why would something that lives in the water
I-
breathe fire? That seems
well-
so silly.
Monsters come in all shapes and sizes.
That's true. Well, I mean, it has a mucus cloud sometimes.
Probably not want to be in that.
That sounds
I wouldn't
disgusting.
recommend it.
Do they have
Do you-
any-
I wouldn't recommend being near the Aboleth anyways.
Why?
I just think it's kind of big.
Have you seen it?
I stay away from it, but I've seen its projections every now and again.
How do you manage to exist down here with it?
I stay far out of its way. Plus, you know, I'm just an alchemist, so he doesn't really care about me.
What are you making?
Well, I'm trying to make. I don't know what I'm trying to make. Hold on.
If you have questions, jump in at any time. Peyton.
Yeah. I'm trying to make some potions, but I don't really have the equipment. If you find stuff and you want to bring it back, that would be cool.
You, on the Aboleth, do you know the weaknesses of it?
I don't think I know of any. It's really terrifying, you guys.
Why do you choose to work here?
Well, I mean, I don't really know where I came from. I was kidnapped by Hallister and just deposited here, so I don't really know how to get back. I've made myself a nice home, and my buddy the Etten takes good care of me, and I take good care of him, so it works out kind of well.
And somebody else in Skullport sent us to talk to alchemists about something, but I don't remember what.
Different alchemist.
We did go talk to a
Felrax
different
told us to go
alchemist.
talk to Nightshade.
No, I thought that somebody before.
Yeah, Felrax said to come talk to him because he might know more.
But that was from like the other week. We had somebody said to come talk to this alchemist about something, but I don't remember what it was.
I think people just mentioned him. I don't think we had anything specifically to talk to him.
Maybe.
I think they just said that there is one that lives down here. It might have been one of the bars we went to.
The alchemist on the 4th level uses mushrooms in a forest, has a slod and Etten pet.
A slod. That's a demon.
Outsider.
Abyssal.
That's what we were told. We wrote it down.
So if we were to bring you this equipment and stuff, you could make us special things?
Yeah, I have some cool potions I can make you.
Very
I have
nice.
a potion of comprehension, or it's kind of like the comprehend languages spell, but it's for a good hour. And I have with this potion of watchful rest, where your magic can't put you to sleep, and you remain awake the whole time during a long rest, and you can still gain the benefits of a long rest. But that takes some edible fungi and 5 tons of madness and 50 gold pieces worth of adventuring gear. But I can make those things for you.
What's funny is I have 5, tons of madness
Oh,
right
weird. That was not by design.
got a question for you. What's his equipment that he uses there to brew potions? Is it like? Can I tell what he's missing?
Let's do a Arcana check. I was gonna say alchemy, and that was the wrong word.
Okay. 16.
All right.
I can figure out what he's missing. You don't have to list it
Yeah.
off specifically, just to know what to keep my eyes open for, essentially.
Yeah. So, so he appears to be missing fungi and equipment. He wouldn't mind a couple gems. Fortunately, you sold those recently, but those are the things that he kind of needs for his magic right now. Are
Okay.
some gems and some various fungi that are edible.
Okay.
Moss agate.
Would you still have those?
I have that, yep. The one that I crawled inside of the
Oh
I
yeah.
have
for
little
it.
moss agates, but I don't remember how many. Is it on the book? I wrote it in there.
Do you guys have any other questions for him? Do you want to buy any of his potions?
Can
could you like make anything that would help us like fight an aboleth?
I
Like
don't know about
things
that.
that makes like what's this mucus cloud do?
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I can do something about that. Well, I could try, but it's gonna be kind of rough. The mucus cloud, I can tell you all about it. If you were to hit the creature and you fail a Constitution thing, you'd be you'd be like unhealable and stuff.
If we hit
Is
it,
it-
Yeah, if you hit it and take this in this. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing I'm looking at. Hold on. That's a different thing he does.
Oh, good.
Oh, sorry. You get diseased. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
is it something he spits out, basically, by the word mucus?
It's kind of, you know how there's those like squid things underwater where they have like the cloud? It's kind of like that.
I mean, you
It's kind of like a cloud.
have a little bit of if against that.
I mean, I'm not too concerned about disease.
Well, what does the disease do? You want to probably ask that question before not being concerned about it, because it could be like, you know, super tetanus or something.
I've
Or
got
it could just be regular tetanus.
I mean, I've got a clean bill of health from old war god up there, so
Someone I used to know got afflicted with the disease. He had flies fly out of his mouth at random points, and it looked like his flesh was falling off. It was horrifying.
Was his flesh actually falling off, or just look like it?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
This was
There are
from
some
an aboleth?
scary diseases. I don't know what it was from.
Oh.
Do you know what disease it imparts upon its victims?
I've heard. Yeah. I've heard that it's kind of weird because it makes you only able to breathe underwater. Like you can't breathe air for a couple hours.
That sounds like a problem.
It would be a
Yeah.
problem.
Or it could be a benefit.
What are you even saying? I can give us all the ability to breathe water, and we still want the ability to breathe air.
Do we? Do you happen to? I mean, did I already ask where its lair was?
No, not yet. I was gonna
Not
ask that.
specifically.
I haven't been close enough, but it's somewhere in the middle.
You've spent a long time down here on this floor, correct?
Yes, I have.
Would you happen to be able to help us draw up a map, or have a map that's of this floor?
I'm not that cool, man. I just make the potions.
Wait, like you couldn't give directions out to help
I
us?
can tell you it's in the middle if you go down this way, and he sort of explains.
I just wanted to know where different paths
He doesn't
are.
really leave his house very much.
Apparently.
He's kind of a hermit.
I will
Just the
tell
end.
you that once you're going towards the middle, if you continue to the east, there are some ropers in the ceiling. You might want to watch out for those.
Those are the things we saw
You did indeed.
out there in the main passageway.
Oh, sorry, those were not. Those
Okay.
were piercers.
Piercers.
Yeah.
Are they going to attack us if we go back out there?
I mean, not. They kind of look out for me, but the other ones I can't control. So the piercers are probably fine, but the ropers I would watch out for.
Yeah.
Thank you for the heads up. What chamber are they in?
Chamber 6.
Okay. Perfect.
No, they're. If you go to the
That's
east,
insane.
they're right about there.
Okay.
They're like the next.
Okay.
Some people said that you had like a pet salad, like some like lettuce or something.
No, I have mushrooms.
Okay.
Hey, don't you have the ability to sense where they are?
Since what? Salad?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I eat salad, but
I think what they meant was slod. It's a creature.
okay.
Can you do your thing and see if you detect one?
What thing? I don't.
I don't know, your thing you do where you tell if there's certain types of creatures around.
Oh. Sure, I'll give that a shot, I guess. I mean, it's a salad, but okay.
We should kinda know if there's
see if I
one
detect
around
any fiend, undead, or celestial.
Do aberrations count as some of those?
No.
No.
All right.
There's separate categories.
I
Okay.
thought so. Let me look and see what's around here. That might be a fiend or a celestial or a whatever you said.
Undead.
Undead.
Undead. That's not that.
It does have a limited range.
Neat.
And a big. 5, 6, 60 feet. Not behind total cover.
Nah. What are you?
Yeah.
You do. You sense a fiend directly to the east of you. 60 feet though. 10, 15, 20. Right on the outskirts of your sense, and then it's a giant. We already know he exists though, and I checked those ones. Okay. Are ropers that?
No.
Okay.
No.
They're monstrosities,
Thanks.
probably.
Something like that.
Monstrosities or aberrations, one or the other. I'm gonna start kind of like walking in the direction that I sense the fiend from, and like try and see it with my eyeballs.
So you're in a little room,
And
and it's like. Can you see into the darkness?
I
No.
have
Ping?
dark vision.
Yes, we
No,
see
like
that
my.
ping.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
Yeah.
ping.
he's like over
Over there.
here somewhere.
Oh.
So you can't see
So
like
it would-
through the wall.
Well, I
but
wouldn't
you
have
can-
detected it anyway because of the total cover.
Oh, okay then. Well, it's not total. Like it's. You could,
There's
like, around
tunnels
the,
to it.
Yeah,
so
there's.
it's like
It's not like hiding, but
Sure.
I don't know.
Yep. There you
Now
go.
you know it's a thing. So
Sure.
however you know it.
So the next room over.
Okay.
Same this time it worked like message.
Right.
Goes around corners.
Sure. It'll bounce off the corners.
Echolocation.
Yeah, there you go. Ah!
All right.
Yes, I
well,
have a demon.
let's do we want to head east, or is because I mean we only have
20 minutes or so.
Whatever Grace decides to call it.
That's
Whatever
true.
I call
Well,
it.
there is
well
that.
we are wasting a bunch of time. I'm saying
Yeah.
let's
That's
go.
what we wanted.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean I don't have anything else for this guy. Do you guys?
Go
Nope.
eat
No.
some soggy waffles.
Some leafy greens.
All right. Okay, so you are warned about ropers in Area 6, which I will not reveal the number, but
If you know anything about ropers, maybe you can use your knowledge to spook them.
Been in the Underdark enough? Would I know?
sure you can
A
do a
nature
nature check.
See if I know that.
Can I give him advantage by letting him?
I think you've already rolled, so that one's stuck in there.
Okay.
Having spent a lot of time with him, can I?
I only take 2. Okay.
I got a 15.
15. Okay. What do you know about ropers? What do I know about ropers?
Ropers look like stalactites, and they will rope you
I
in and
think
eat you.
we've already
Lived my
met
life
them.
in the Underdark. So.
Well, this is trying. Well, the specific question I asked is if anything that might scare them off, so we don't actually have to deal with
Oh,
them.
if they're scared.
I don't think ropers get scared easy. I think they're too dumb.
They're not dumb. Be nice.
Be nice to this imaginary D&D creature.
You know that they're very sneaky and they have high perception and they can do some like roping, grasping tendril stuff.
Mimic
I don't know that there's anything that they're scared of.
Do they have any predators?
Scared of me.
I have stuff that I can throw to see which stalactite and stalagmite.
Or I have these 4 raptors.
So I can throw your raptors.
If one gets et, kill what et it.
Question:
Yes.
Word out.
do we
Avoid
know
that area.
in people's roles
Uh-huh.
whether they attack from the ceiling or the floor? Like, what's their preferred
Oh.
method of?
That's a good roll question. They prefer usually to be the stalactites.
Okay.
This one. Okay.
Super tight, man.
Tight on
As
the
opposed to,
cylinder.
I might get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to do that in my head. Not that specific thing, but
I
that's the
never
idea.
get it right, so
Yeah.
I'm asking.
That's how I
so
remember.
They hang
ceiling,
tight to the
okay.
ceiling.
All right,
Stalactite.
let's
Hold
send,
on tight.
release the raptors.
Or I
And
could.
approach a room, let the raptor in, and like try and test it.
Uh-huh.
I could try to make them easier to see potentially.
Uh-huh.
Well, once we know where they are fully, yeah, that would be a good idea.
Use friendly fire on
We'll walk up to a room. I'll set a
Okay.
raptor down and tell it to like go into the room and chirp and stuff, and try and make some noise and
Each
make
new
itself look
room.
appetizing and distracting.
Okay. So you
Kind of like lay down on the ground and like pretend to be
Horse
wounded.
I could just
Instead of-
mage hand bitch slap every stalactite.
Well, you have to be within 30 feet of them to do that.
I could
True.
just fairy fire the
So I'm
ceiling.
picturing like what cats do sometimes, where they like roll over, like.
No, but
Let
that will
me.
fairy fire.
They're so
inanimate
loving.
objects too.
So they run
It's
in.
everything.
One.
So,
Oh, sorry.
I'm sending them in
To
one
know if
at a
it's-
time.
Sorry.
I still had
they-
tea.
One of those or not.
Does it go
but
left,
any
right, or
creature is
straight?
outlined.
Um,
If it moves,
It's-
I'll know it.
it's not immediately eaten there.
It's not immediately even right there.
Let's try
Need to bring
going
out the Lego Raptor.
south.
Okay. So
Unless
go
we
south.
had some of that tea, we
And
can marinate it
Lo
up.
and behold, gets
Hello.
roped up. Hold on, let me switch to jam layer and then we'll drop it down and then come back to the normal layer. There we go.
Steady.
So this one's going to attempt to eat it because that's what you do.
Are we
Are we-
closer though? Because
Oh,
we're
sorry.
kind of far
You
back.
can be closer.
Yeah.
Let
We'd
me-
like to be closer.
Because I wanted to ready a spell for if we saw one.
The boat's
Alright.
funny.
Let me just. Okay.
Okay.
So Carly, you want to be close to the
Okay.
spell, like
Ow.
there.
I would be up there too.
You
I'd be up there
Force would Be
too.
up there. Where are you all?
I don't know.
Cotrix.
Turn at the
Lilith.
Oh, don't sense it
Angle.
anymore. Must be a roper.
Bill.
Let's try the other way.
Is that-
All the raptors are like.
So you guys are kind of clumped up in there,
Well, they
except for
just
Tom and I'm
back
just
to
gonna
the
in the back.
Feywild.
Okay. Roper.
Mm.
Yacht is gonna try to eat
Just
your
Rapator.
the Rapator.
Make it
Have a
disappear
rapid
right
I have to
out
look at
of
this
its
thing.
mouth.
Wrap it,
Okay.
wrap
so
it up tight.
tendril. This did fairly well for me.
Can you see a picture of these
Cool.
things?
Yeah, I can absolutely give you a picture of these things.
What a roper looks like?
Shows
Yeah,
you
it's
players.
like-
It's kind of like a
I got it.
stalactite with ropes
I got
out of
it.
it.
I have a button that says show to players somewhere.
It's like a
Shit.
That's Clint if he
Rock
remembers
the
what a
Show
roper
us
was.
that.
it's a octopus.
It's a roctopus.
You know, there's actually a monster in
I know
there
there is.
called a octopus.
Show to
Yeah.
I've-
There's a monster
I've
called
done
a
it.
octopus.
There you go.
But
Alright, there we go. Okay, so tentacle attack. I'm looking at something completely different. Where did the roper go? Jesus Christ.
I know where
Yes.
the raptor is, not where the roper is. I have a rapper.
Okay.
The rapper.
Does a
The rapper.
modified 20.
Just a bit.
Okay.
Sure, I guess.
Alright, so he's grappled. He's gonna reel him in. And then attempt to bite it. Does a 9 bite it?
No.
No. Okay. Your raptor's still
That's a
alive.
crappy.
Hey.
Crappy rappy.
It's gonna claw it. Just for the shits.
Could I have gotten a ready spell off? Because I did say
Yes.
I wanted to do that.
I'm assuming you're reading fairy fires. That's what you
Yes.
were mentioning. Okay.
Centered on the first roper I saw.
Okay.
So,
And it's a
dexterity saving throw.
okay.
Which ropers are really great at.
So good.
No.
10.
Fail. So
Alright.
it's glowing. And everything in a 20-foot radius also glowing. Purple.
So is my raptor.
Neat. Oh, sorry. Purple. My bad.
It's fine.
Work the bug.
I just
purple.
picked purple for
Yeah,
reasons.
yeah. Purple. I'm assuming you can't see that because that's what happens a lot. Or a 1. C. Save changes. Stop. I know it's 9.
I see nothing.
Okay.
20-foot cube. I lied.
Okay.
Sorry, I got
It's totally
excited
good,
that it
that's what
failed.
But she's
so I
got
need
a
to type in 10
one-click
because it does it
change.
as a radius,
yeah, sorry.
which is dumb. Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
Cool. Only one roper you see in that 20
Well,
cube.
that's fine.
Yeah.
It's
gonna try and claw and bite at it.
Sure, and then we'll roll initiative.
I wouldn't know anything else. I
That's 18.
Does not hit.
Okay. And
That
that
was
is a 20.
That does hit.
Woohoo! I got it with a claw.
just.
That's
It's
6.
so good too.
Okay. That's that number. No, that's not that number.
Because it's
This
the one
number.
number
Okay.
I can't reroll.
Okay. All right. Let's roll
I'm still
initiative.
going before you. I'm still going before you.
Yeah, because you're a fucking.
That's on now.
I got a 7, and my raptor's got a 13.
Nice, bruh.
11.
So
That's gonna be a modified 20.
nice, Cotrix.
That is going to be a 9.
Cool, Coraline,
That's an 8.
and Lilith.
19.
All right. Okay, so we got your held actions off. Soul. A raptor ran in
Yep.
and was sucked up to the ceiling.
Oh.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll walk on up, longbow in hand.
Sure.
So I'm not about that melee with this stupid thing life. And assuming I can see its glowing purple
It is
majesty,
indeed glowing purple.
I'm going to send an arrow its way.
Okay.
That is going to be 19.
That misses.
Whoa. Straight ahead.
Good thing I've fought one of these before and know what to expect.
Uh-huh.
And here comes yonder second arrow.
Alright.
Better. That is going to be 22.
Okay, that does hit.
Ready.
Good thing I gave us advantage.
Right.
I can't hit the fucking thing.
For 11 points of non-magical piercing damage.
11. Deal.
And then I'm going to go the fuck away from it. 40 feet north from the turn in the cave.
Okay, 40. Hold on. So you're here, 40 feet north of the turn.
Or as far north as I can.
You went
Go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get here.
Okay.
So then you have 40 feet of movement.
Yes.
30, 35, 40-ish.
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
We're both orcs.
It's fine. You're
Orcish.
both orcs-ish. It's fine. Lilith.
Does any part of it hang low enough to the ground that I can strike it with a melee weapon?
Well, there's a raptor hanging in one of the tentacles or tendrils. You might be able to just specifically attack the tendril if you wanted to.
Sure.
We did pull it up, but we'll let a tendril be hanging for you.
Okay. I will melee strike this thing.
Okay.
Hanging tidbits.
Natural 20.
Nice.
What type of damage
4
do you
and
do?
1. It's gonna be magic. This first one's with my staff.
Okay.
That's really crappy. Plus 6, so 11 points of magical damage.
Nice.
And a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, so the tendril itself drops. Hold on.
Free raptor.
It was probably better off up there being able to claw at it.
Probably.
Would my staff cut it in half? Off like that?
I mean, you're pretty
You
powerful.
mooshed it off.
Let it happen. Okay.
It's like hitting a dog on the nose. Bad dog! And it just drops the thing.
Yeah.
A lizard on the tail.
Okay, so one last tendril for me to remember about. Hold on. Okay.
It's a solid strategy. We should use it again. If I run out of javelins, I'm going to start throwing raptors.
I like how you care about the things you create. Okay, so I make constitution throw. Is that what you said? 22.
Yeah, that passed. Am I able to strike out what's left of that tentacle?
The tentacle fell down and dropped the dog.
But the dog.
Sorry.
There's still part of the tentacle above where I cut it off at, isn't there?
No.
No. So there's no part of it I can melee strike at this point?
Correct.
Are these
Oh, sorry, you're up.
are these stalagmites or stalactites that are on the
Um,
ground, or they're
The ground ones are stalagmites.
mites? These things right here. I'm not
She's
able to
asking what on the map. Are
yeah, on the
they-
map.
Yeah.
Am I able to get up on top of one of those to reach with my
They're
staff?
pointy and shit, but sure you can try. I would have your bonus action be to try to climb it, and then next turn you could be high enough to attempt to strike it again. You can do an athletics
yeah, I'm
check.
not gonna do that. I'm gonna just use my bonus action to teleport backwards,
Okay.
and then I'll use my second attack and I'll throw a throwing star at it.
How far back are you? Here?
No, back up to where it was.
Okay. Alright, throw your throwing star.
20 feet. Going up.
10, 15. How high up is it?
These
It's only
are.
like 20 feet though.
This is a 30-foot cave. So they're on the
So
top.
they're hanging down.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're like
wow.
on the 30, and then hang.
Again,
Yeah.
it hangs down 10 feet, right? Because it's a large.
Yeah, it's a large creature.
So you have to stand underneath it to hit it.
You could get off the throwing star before you go.
Yeah, I
down.
got the throwing star before
Okay.
because I already have the advantage, so I don't need the advantage
Alright.
from the teleport, so I'll do it before I throw up.
Okay.
Throw the throwing star up.
What about
That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Is going to be 9 points of damage, and
Okay.
that is actually non-magical because that's a throwing star.
Okay.
I don't know if that's making a difference at all.
We'd have to check. No, you're good.
And then I will teleport back to where I was, which was behind Cotrix and.
Falling damage is a D4 or a D6.
D6 for 10 feet.
That's not a D6. 11.
Oh, to the raptor.
Yeah.
We'll
It's
deal
still
with
conscious. It's not 5.
He like hit one of those stalagmites and then it rolled off.
Sorry, buddy.
What?
You didn't go in as me. You're not
Sam.
really
Use that.
sorry.
Same.
The cast darkness.
To
Oh,
use
yeah.
shadow
I
stuff.
know. I use that as my bonus action.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, but I wanted to be further back, and it's not.
I put you there?
No, I wanted to be back here. I just put
Okay.
myself.
You're good.
I did my 2 attacks, then bonus actions to teleport back.
Okay, cool. So on my turn, that was gonna try to get the dog again because
Dog.
That's what it thinks.
21 to grab your raptor, pulls it up,
Mm-hmm.
tries to bite. 26 to bite it.
Yeah.
Heyo, I'm doing so good now. Let me see if I can kill this thing.
It's got 5 hit points. I hope so.
Oh yeah, my minimum will kill it, but let me just roll for fun.
I want to hear how much damage this does.
That's metagaming.
22 piercing damage.
So as it bites into it, it just goes
Yeah.
very dissatisfying.
Can I see how damaging it does to that raptor?
The other roper.
We might not be able to tell.
Where's my layer? What's happening? I want to be on this one. Where am I? I was on that one. There we go. He's going to reach down and attempt to grab Soul.
Just Grace, as a friendly reminder, you might want to check how their range on their attack.
50 feet reach.
Yeah, no. It could probably get just about anybody right now.
Maybe.
Both of them.
Well, down.
50 freaking feet.
I'm kind of around the corner a little bit, so I don't know if they'd be able to like.
Yeah,
I can see.
Yeah.
yeah. They can see you. They can hit you.
I lit up the cave.
I'll do a disadvantage
Not
on
with
one of you two in
yes.
the thing. Here's the problem though. I'm assuming that an 8 doesn't hit you.
An 8 does not hit me.
Great. Tentacle number 2. 12.
Nope.
Tentacle number 3. 18.
That's gonna hit.
They're gonna reel you 25 feet straight up towards it, which doesn't quite get there, but that's okay. You're up now. How do
Yeah, it has to
I?
come at an angle, so that's your saving grace.
Why is this happening to me? I'm on the right layer. I'm in here.
Reach 50 feet. But
There
you
we go.
only move back
Up.
25 feet.
How do I say up on here? Let's see. We'll have you be captured. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'll just have to reel in a little bit there. Okay, so that was 3 tentacles to try to get you. I'm gonna do a disadvantage around the corner to try to get Coraline with this roper that has soul currently, and totally misses. And then the one that had the dog and was really sad about him disappearing is gonna do an 18 to try to get Cotrix.
Try to get me?
Yes, because you're in his.
I would
backside
like
there.
to use my reaction and make you re-roll.
Okay, sure.
Second chance, please.
20. 3.
Well, that'll do it.
Is gonna drag you 25 feet towards it.
Okay.
Can I use my reaction on the one that missed me?
Yeah. How does that work?
Swing at its tentacle.
Okay.
It has to be when a creature misses you with a melee attack, but it's melee attacking me with its tentacle.
Yes.
So
it
I can
is a
swing at
melee
the
attack
tentacle.
roll. Yeah, you're good. Where'd the trap one go?
That's cocked. Shit. 10.
Oh, it does not hit. Okay. That's the end of my turn. But now you know where the other roper is. The raptors. Nom nom nom.
That's nice. They can't really do anything.
Throw them at them, or
It's not my turn. I can't.
It's true.
I'll have them hold attacks.
okay.
Are they considered light for the purpose
Yes.
of?
They're little tiny creatures, and you
Beautiful.
carry 4 of them.
They're light improvised weapons.
Sure. So you're gonna hold their attacks until you throw them at the roper.
Correct.
Okay, great. Brock.
This is not animal
All
abuse,
right.
I swear. They're technically fairies.
Fey abuse.
Whatever. Who cares? Even if it was animal abuse, they're
The
extinct.
ugliest, meanest fairy you ever saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro.
So, if I try to throw something, though I have the advantage from the fairy fire,
Yes.
but if I'm at long range, it's just back to normal attack, huh?
Depends on what you're doing, but yes.
But what if it's something that gives me advantage for being in dark, dim or dark?
Because then you would have
Regular attack roll.
regular attack.
Still just a
yeah,
regular
they don't
attack
stack.
roll.
Advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out to make it a regular attack roll.
And it's not because I think you're saying that's like double advantage and 1 disadvantage, but that doesn't. They don't
I
stack
know,
each
that's
other.
what I was kind of wondering. Yeah, nothing really
You just gotta
stacks like
roll.
that. Alright, I have to get in there then. Dang it, I was hoping to stay here.
I'm just gonna be over a little bit. You can see it better.
Because they're hard to hit.
They sure are. I like it.
Alright,
She has the upper hand for once, and she's like,
I'm so excited. I finally do damage, you guys.
she's like, TBK!
I would never. I just want to make it.
how
interesting.
high up is that ceiling?
It's 30 feet, and then they're hanging down about 10, so they're
Be at
about
long
20
range
feet
no
off
matter
the-
what. Trying to hit them.
They have 20. So they're hanging on down
They're
about 10 feet.
hanging down. Alright.
So if you're standing directly underneath it, then you can hit it.
Damn. Yeah, I can't do that, but I can at least get in there. Alright, I'm moving in then. I'll bonus action. No, because I want a bonus action cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And then, huh?
Next turn.
Yeah. Move as far as I can, so 30 feet
1, 2, 15, 20.
towards the one that's fairy fired,
Okay.
and throw it.
Great.
20 foot is the regular range, and 60 for long range.
Okay.
So I'm still at long, right?
Yep. You're still
Because of
in
the
that.
angle.
Well, is the Kentacle Hell's Cultrix, is that down hanging a little bit?
He's up a little bit, but not super high. I'll probably try to get the.
Oh, I'd do that, definitely.
go
If
for
there's
that.
someone trapped, that's
Yeah.
right. Is that one within normal range?
It can be. I'm lenient after 9, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad I did that. 13.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'd be it, I guess.
All right, Coraline.
Yuck.
Crawling.
I know.
Trying to do something cool.
Okay.
Do it.
I can't do much either.
Viciously mock it.
Height is your disadvantage, you little ones.
No, I mean I can do something. It's just not as
Vicious
cool.
mockery.
I'm going to pull out my longbow
Neat.
and take a shot at it.
Okay, so fairy fire one or the one that has soul?
Fairy fire
Okay.
one.
I'll take you out a little bit to do that.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
It's
Anything else on your turn?
I will do something that I normally don't do.
Okay.
And I'm going to bardically inspire the wizard.
Nice.
Throw something at it and get rid of this damn thing.
Do Tom, I had moved all of your minions because I thought that they had, but they were all still on you except for the one you sent ahead. So on your turn,
Sure.
what are you doing?
So I'm assuming that I wasn't all the way down the hall because I was the one
Probably
having to send the thing in.
Yeah, you. Oh shit! I got the boat. You need to move it out of the way for a little bit here. I just
So
put you here.
alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can get into the room with 25.
Correct.
I want to look
How did
to
you
the
go?
left and right.
Okay.
I got a question. How did Coraline go when I had a 9 on initiative order?
Because I forgot to write you down.
So I haven't got a turn.
Correct. You would have been right before Coraline.
How many turns have I missed? Just one.
Just one.
We're still on the
It's
first
only
turn.
been
This is the first go.
Okay.
Yeah, we can defer to you. It's
Okay.
your track.
That-
Terribly
that-
sorry. I'm
that
curious.
affects my decision because
I'm
if you get
questioning.
3, then I'm going to try and send the raptor.
It needs to make a
on to him.
Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna point my finger at it and cast Blight on it.
Neat. 14.
That is a failure.
Woo!
That is gonna work. That's
Wow.
10. That's 20. That's 32. That's 39. That's 41 plus 4, so 45
Okay.
points of damage.
That's awesome.
Let go of me!
Not bloodied yet, but not looking so good
Okay.
either.
All right.
Not bloodied yet. That one hadn't been hit. Oh wait, no, that one had been hit. I'm so sorry. That's the other one. Definitely bloodied.
Okay.
I was doing the one that was attached to his soul.
Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I thought my
Yeah.
turn was
No, you're right.
next, and I'm like, wait a second. Coraline went, and I beat her.
I
And
didn't
initiative.
even think I like counted everybody, and then I had to erase and rewrite, and I still forgot you. So I'm so sorry. Anything else on your turn?
No, I don't have
Okay.
anything else. Thanks.
Now Tomna. So you walk in. You look
Okay.
to your left and your right. One looks bloody and it's purple, and the other one has not been touched but has soul.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to step 1 diagonal space north.
Okay.
I'm going to take a raptor and try and underhand it in such a fashion that it's able to land on soul and be able to chew on the tentacle that's got it hoisted up in the air. So I'm going to try and whoosh!
That sounds like a dexterity check to me.
What? Okay.
Can I try to catch it?
How about dexterity at advantage? With the catching part?
Throw me a raptor.
Soul! Incoming!
Ah!
Chew on this.
11?
Oh damn!
It lands on the stalagmite next to soul,
Okay.
but is not attached to soul or the.
So, is it still considered a light improvised weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try it with the one that's on my head?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Try again!
Uh-huh.
Can I catch it?
That is 2 18s.
That'll make it. So
Okay.
you practice, you're like, shit, a little bit to the left.
Got it!
Okay.
Now put its mouth on the tentacle part.
Hold it up like Simba.
Okay, and then it's the raptor's head action.
Is he considered an ally within 5 feet for the purposes of
Technically, they're on the same team.
Sure. Do a pack tactic.
Num 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 num. That's a 20.
That's
Holding
it.
a raptor up to
22.
fight on the
That's a
figure.
nice raptor attack. Okay.
For 7 piercing damage on the.
Down goes
Tentacle.
Soul and Raptor to the ground now.
No, he kind of tries to gnaw through the tentacle, but it doesn't quite let go.
And then. No, it can only use 1.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got the one
So
one
that
action.
was my action, my
Remember
movement,
that
my
time we
bonus
beat the
action.
Ropers with the
to
flying
raptors. I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm pretty
great.
satisfied with myself.
Yes.
So you just
Yeah.
caught a raptor.
Yep.
And now it's like standing on wherever the.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to toss this raptor further up so that it can attack.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Are you
It doesn't look ready for that.
are you tossing it like somewhere specific, or away from you, or onto the roper?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to throw as hard as possible at the mouth.
Okay.
Turn into a bludgeon.
Do you care where it lands, or you just strength? Is it a strength or dexterity? Is what I'm trying to
I'm
figure out.
gonna go dexterity because they're even.
Okay.
You're gonna pitch it
Great.
at the just
So pitch it right in the mouth.
tail overhead.
That's an 11.
I mean, it's not that far.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's gonna like slide down.
Can it make a dexterity saving throw
Let's
to
do
try and
that.
stick to it?
Let's do that. Because I don't want to do more damage to these things, even though that'd be fun.
That's a big fat 7.
Okay, so it's gonna slow you
A
down
little bit dizzy.
and take 6 bludgeoning damage as it hits the ground.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Still got 10 HP.
So you no longer have a raptor impeding you. What are you doing?
Helping you get
I'm gonna get angry and try to cut myself down with my short sword unless
Sure.
I'm in range to actually hit the stupid thing.
You're not quite, but next round he would pull you up, so you could hold your action to attack it when it gets closer.
Cool.
To
I'm gonna get my bigger stick
Yes.
and
Okay.
get angry and then wait
you. Okay.
until I'm within range to give it a
Okay.
smack.
That sounds good. Lilith.
The tentacle that has Cotrix, is that within melee range if I move up to it?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to it and strike that tentacle.
Okay.
Cotrix. That is gonna be a 25
Yes.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
16 on my constitution
Just
saving
barely
throw.
passes.
And 7 points of damage?
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
glad it failed mine.
What?
I'm glad it failed my conversation.
And then I will do a punchy punch.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 19.
Nope.
And then I will flurry of blows.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Natural 20.
Spending those key points.
1 for 1.
That is going to be 14 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, Dan.
I knew it was
I'm using my fist. I'm using my foot, so I'm just gonna like do like a
Bicycle
chop
kick?
with my foot, like right
Okay.
down, bring it right down the tentacle,
Okay.
and like hopefully chop it in two, free my friend.
Sure.
The thing dies.
Will you do a dexterity check for me real quick?
Check. Had to get down
Sorry,
sometime.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Phew. 22.
Cool. So you do like a barrel roll as it falls, and you land, and you look at Coraline and see if she noticed your cool roll, and she
Totally did, because I'm going to stop concentrating
absolutely did. Okay.
Um,
Because the purple's gone. So.
and then the other tentacle that's on the other one, does that look like it is low enough to strike at?
It is sure.
Alright, I have just enough movement, I believe, to go up
Okay.
to it.
Alright, we'll way back here. So you came up here,
Oh, yeah.
and then you're over
Good
here.
maneuver.
Is that?
I have 40 feet of movement, so I think I counted it.
15. Sure. Alright, so you come over here to this roper.
It's not an advantage on this one.
Correct.
Good catch. You just did flurry.
What?
Flurry blows.
Yeah.
This is the.
Oh.
Yeah, flurry blows.
Oh,
and
wait.
that
I was gonna say that's 4.
No.
that was
you-
my fourth attack because of flurry of blows.
Okay. I thought the 4th attack was on the tentacle.
Extra
from-
attack and then
Okay.
Sorry.
flurry.
You've done 3. So this is your 4th.
That's a not hit.
Okay.
It's a
But not
17.
hit.
So you're not there. So you're not quite there yet. Me. So the one that's left's gonna pull Soul towards it.
Not as cool. That is going to be a 15.
Does not hit. And then is going to attempt to bite you. Shit. 9 doesn't hit you.
No, it doesn't.
And then we'll take a tendril and try to get Lilith with a different die. Good. 24.
Just barely.
Okay. It's gonna rope you in, which you are close enough now. And can only make 1 bite attack. So you are roped up. You're at its face, but it cannot bite you right now. Where's the thing? There you go. Attached. Okay. Raptors. All two of them.
The should have.
Or you're three. It's one on your
Yeah,
head.
one,
Or
yeah.
on your shoulder or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna step, or no, I'm gonna have the ones that. So there's one on the stalagmite
Might.
that is not within hopping distance of a single bite.
It could try to hop.
I'll take that risk on that one.
Okay.
But the other one that,
Fell down.
yeah, is gonna jump back up on my shoulder and prepare a bite attack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have two.
Let's do a acrobatics.
I'm not trained,
Athletics.
but that's a 23.
That's so good. Yes, you can fight
Or
it.
pardon me, 21
21.
for the jump.
Still gets up to the jump. Okay.
And it has allies.
It does.
It's going, so it's the lowest part hanging up with the
Sure.
try and clamp down. No.
No. Okay. So he does a really good jump, but is so proud of himself that he fails.
Is it just like hanging there, or does it slip back down?
It slips back down.
Okay.
But onto the so it's still on top of the sit down.
Sure. So within another hop range.
Yeah. Anything your other so both your other two raptors
Or holding
are
attacks
waiting. Okay.
for readying themselves to be thrown, because that's the status quo right
All
now.
right.
Yeah.
Brah.
All right. I can get underneath it
Great.
with 20 feet of
You
movement.
sure can.
And then I'm within normal range. I'll bonus action resummon the dagger to my hand,
Okay.
or shadow blade,
Yes.
and
good
attack.
thing. Great. Do it.
Now I'm at advantage.
Now you're right within my grasp.
Advantage?
Oh well, that too. Well, because I'm within 20 feet of it,
Oh, this
and
one's
we're
not.
in dim light.
Oh, you get
Yeah.
special
Automatic
Shadow
advantage.
blade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hit. 18
Okay.
plus
Yeah. Plus what?
A lot.
6.
Good. Yes. Depends on the plus.
Upper 20s or
Okay.
lower 20s, but still
Alright.
20s.
Still above 20.
Yeah, plus
Okay.
6.
Hit me.
And
Are you hitting the tentacle?
So you do a sneak
Or
attack.
the body of the
it's
thing.
sneak attack.
Lucas, you had a question for you.
Are
Oh,
you hitting the tentacle or the body?
the body.
Okay. Go for
This
it,
time, I
Doctor.
just want to kill it. Yes, that's what I get. Keep it, I guess.
All of the attack.
26.
Nice. Okay.
Psychic.
Even better. Sure. Just checking. Alright, anything else?
No, that's all I
Alright.
can do.
That brings us to Cotrix and not Coraline.
Oh, I got my turn on my turn. There's one left.
Yeah.
Excellent.
As far as you know.
Then it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Neat.
How
So
wise
it
is a
goes-
roper?
Let's find out. This one is 18 wise.
Then it's not my turn anymore. Thank you
Okay.
very much for having my turn on my turn.
Anytime. Coraline.
Yay! I did so much.
Make fun of
Seemed
it.
like it.
Words hurt.
You're up, Coraline.
I know. I'm
Look
trying
at
to.
that
Okay.
cool book.
I am. I'm gonna drop my longbow and just try to throw a dagger at it.
Okay.
Oh,
Go for it. I might have you step around the corner a little bit here to like. It will see. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Tom, you have some raptors to throw. Okay. Okay.
12
Nope. Sorry.
to get it.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. Pack tactics.
Okay.
That one.
Nope. Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
And then the next one I'm throwing.
Okay.
20. 20.
Yeah, that for sure is gonna get up there.
Right. And then a 16.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
And then I'm gonna move back around the corner
Sure.
and just be like, climb up things to bite it.
All right. Nom nom nom. So
You're in his face, and you're finally there in melee striking distance.
Angry smacks
Yeah.
away.
Smack angrily.
The only way to fight is reckless.
That's right.
And that doesn't help me.
Your
'cause
dice tonight.
neither of those clear 20. So
Stop it!
round 2.
Bad dice. Bad.
They didn't learn.
They did not learn.
They didn't need dice jail for a little bit.
With a maximum of 15
Nope.
to swing at things.
Okay. Okay. Lilith, also in the tentacles, also in the face.
In the face. I'm gonna take my staff and try to jab it in the eye.
Sure.
Nope.
Okay.
You know that eye didn't work, so I'm gonna try the other eye.
Alright, other eye.
Yeah, that eye didn't work.
That's on the other
And
side.
so
It's the other one eye.
I'm gonna laugh at it.
Other non-existent
and
eye.
teleport out of his tentacles.
Okay.
And back around the back by Tomna.
Sure. Like around the corner?
Well, I have to be able to see where I'm teleporting. So
Okay, so not
it'd
around the
be,
corner.
like down.
Like
one.
here-ish? Coraline's right down from Tomna. You can't see
I can't
it.
see the names over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So more like, can I go here?
Yeah, you can go there. Okay, you teleport out.
As I laugh at it.
As you laugh at it. It's a little sad now because it doesn't have you, but it does still have Soul Spotted Lover who did a reckless attack.
And it's grapples. It didn't already have range.
Oh, I haven't been
And
looking at
that's
it.
not
It's fine.
restrained. Is the
Yeah, it is that.
restrained grapple doesn't give damage. Restrained does.
But I do have a 26 to hit you with this bite,
Oh.
which is going to be so much fun.
Well, it's going to be half as fun as you'd imagine.
It's so much dice. Which have rolled so high for me. Thank you. Oh no. 26 piercing damage.
So 13.
So 13. And then I still have 3 free tentacles right now. So let's see. Brah. I'm gonna attempt to tentacle you. Shit, totally misses with a 11.
Yes.
And then there's some ropers that are chilling. Yeah, I'll tendril a roper. I
A
won't
what?
tendril a
Raptor?
raptor.
I was gonna tendril a roper. Oh my gosh.
Competition!
Woo!
There's ropers that are chilling fun.
Does a 17 tendril your raptor?
13 tendrils, my right.
Great. My earlier one might have hit, but I figured it
Sounds
didn't.
like an
so
innuendo.
Just gonna move on. So he's gonna tendril
Tentacle
one of
your
them
raptor.
and can just rope it in, but can't bite it because it has the other one. I'm gonna do that one just for funsies, and then the raptor's turn.
Oh, hey. So that one would have. I told it to get.
Yes.
So, and it's got soul within range still. So.
Yes. Feels like in sleep.
Cocked. That didn't help.
Okay.
And then claw.
Okay.
Well, that yeah. Okay. Nope.
All right, great.
And then the other two.
Yes.
Can they get to it?
One I'm gonna assume is on it, and then the other one would have to jump
Well,
over.
I still got.
Sorry.
I got 3.
Yeah, one's roped up.
Yeah.
One's on it somewhere.
Oh.
I couldn't grab it, but he's still there
Okay.
because you threw him.
Yeah, the one that's on there was attacking it. The one
Well,
that's roped right now.
Yeah.
is-
So there was the one that was on the end of the stalagmite,
Yes.
jumping to
Still
fight.
there.
Okay.
And
And then
you
there's
threw
another one
one
that's.
well, and the other one got roped up.
Okay, I understand. So
Okay.
the one that's on it is gonna go.
Okay.
Now, that is a 23.
That does hit.
Nom. For 7 piercing
Okay.
damage. And then it's gonna try and claw it because
Uh-huh.
it's happy with its life.
Uh-huh.
And,
Does a great job.
18.
Nope.
Yeah.
And then the last one's gonna try and jump to get to it.
Okay, yeah.
Why did I give that advantage?
I
need
don't
to reroll that.
Nice.
That is a 3 to jump. So excited from last time with the little tail.
They're very excitable. Brah, you were trying to be tentacled.
It tried.
Okay.
I will bonus action, summon the blade again,
Okay.
and throw it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going for the body. Oh, dang. 19.
No.
Close.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I
Yeah,
know.
so too.
Those neighbors make a good dinner. Anything else?
Nope.
Cotrix. On your turn.
Oh shit! It's still alive.
It is still alive. It's
Damn
not
it.
even bloodied.
It's not even bloody.
It's really close. It's not bloodied.
Oh, all right. I will try another. I'm within 60 feet of it, so
Sure.
I will try another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let me pick a good dice for this one. 18.
Perfect. What is taking so long? Why haven't we killed it yet?
No.
Somebody else's turn.
All right. Coraline's turn.
Coraline's turn.
There's really
I'm learning
Trying
things on the
vicious
ceiling
mockery.
that are hard to hit. I got
Vicious
this.
mockery.
I found your weaknesses.
Mm.
Just mock it off the ceiling.
mock it off the
I don't
ceiling.
think
I
that
don't
works
know
that way, but
what.
Mockatiel
least
it
le-
off the ceiling.
At least you're not spending too many resources for it. That's why I switch over to cantrips.
He's shut his ears to it.
Mockateal it.
I've
from the
seen
ceiling.
Kraken prettier than you.
okay.
And crack it.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
19.
Jesus.
It is a smart one.
Wise
It's
one.
so smart.
Thing.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
That's all not.
All right.
You can participate now. We're
oh,
not throwing your
pizza.
dudes anymore.
I'm going to,
Is it done? Because it smells like burn.
unfortunately, actually let them dissipate.
Oh, okay.
I am gonna lean around the corner and though and go ahead and look at it and be like, "Fight me, you fugly bitch!" Cast compelled duel.
Okay. I don't know what. Do I roll for this?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at those. 21.
Damn it!
Damn.
That's a pass.
Okay.
Thing is really well.
Yeah, I was trying to make it so that it had disadvantage on attacks against anything that wasn't me.
Sure. That didn't work. Anything else on
No.
your turn?
Yeah. Since that was a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and try and frostbite it.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I might be worse at those. No, I'm exactly the same at those. 19.
Dang it!
I know, right? It's just
And
you
I'm
got
gonna
nothing.
go back around the corner and.
Alright, sounds good. Soul. Hit its face.
Right.
Nom nom nom. Crush it.
Try to give it a smack.
Okay.
Reckless.
Nope.
9 plus 7 doesn't get me 20.
No, so close though.
Here we go.
Hey.
Fucking finally. Okay. 17 plus 7 is
Hey,
more
that
than
does
20.
Jesus.
And fuck it, all the resources.
Yeah, do
so
it, 'cause this is the
divine,
opposite.
divine fury plus smite.
Okay, get him.
What are you hitting it with?
I am Mockateal,
Okay.
so
Those two. If you're doing a first level spell, this one,
2d8 plus.
and then this one.
there.
Yeah.
11.
Wow.
Then 14, 18,
29 plus your strength.
29 plus strength is 31. 31 points of fuck off damage.
It is bloodied now.
Split between magic and radiance.
That's all
You
good.
got the half
It's all
level
fair game.
barbarian in that, and the rage damage. Attack your barbarian level.
Anything else?
2 for rage
So
and
30. So it's actually 35 points of fuck off damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
We'll
you
take
shorted
it.
yourself some there.
Zealot d6 in there as well.
Yeah, he got that.
Alright. Anything else?
I'm gonna give myself 5 points of feel better.
Sure.
No,
That's an
that's
action.
Oh damn it! I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna
you're
give
not
myself
gonna do
5
that.
points of feel better.
But that means you feel bad. So.
Gonna look angry at it
Okay.
still.
Cotrix. Maybe
Let's
not
try another
wisdom.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 17.
Did you get skipped?
Yeah. Didn't you?
You
Yeah.
were right before me.
I'm right after Soul.
Right.
You just
Did I
Soul.
go?
You haven't got. You
And
literally
you
just
didn't
did
go.
Soul.
I just did soul. You're right. I read raw down
I was
here.
gonna
Sorry.
say, like, what the hell?
Sorry.
I'm not like.
You're right.
So
Can I take that back then? Because it's not my turn.
I switched them both. So let's see what Lilith does, and we'll get to you, and
Okay.
I'll see
Alright.
if that thing
I was
happens.
gonna say.
Okay, Lilith. Sorry,
I'm,
I read raw. I don't know why I switched you guys.
I'm gonna run up under it,
Yeah, do it.
and
Not me
I
either.
will throw a throwing star at its face,
This is what happens when I DM after 9.
and
Wow.
a throwing star is not
I
gonna
get
hit it.
Okay.
And I'll throw another throwing star at its
You
face,
say you ran up.
And that the windstorm won't hit. Why couldn't you be a 1, you stupid 2?
Two's the worst.
They really are.
Did you say that you ran up?
Yes, but then I'm gonna bonus action and poof
Okay.
away.
Right back there. Okay. Sorry, my turn.
Because
And then we'll get back to Bra. Okay, so
And then
I
me,
have,
right?
And then you, and then
Okay.
we'll see if I
Coraline.
roll it all again. Okay, so I have Soul in my grasp, who went reckless. So that's cock. Hey, natural 20.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Here we go.
So you're gonna take regular damage. Yeah.
I'm still gonna roll it all, but
why does this feel like straw all over again?
we do not speak the sacred name.
Sacred?
Whatever. Bad name. I need more.
Desecrated. Desecrated name.
Fear of the name.
Fear of the name and
Well,
grace is
names
fear
is
of the
the
thing
fear
itself.
Sounds like a Tostino's pizza.
It's a pizza.
Where the hell is my other D8?
It's a Tostino's pizza.
Smells-
Yeah, in our oven for the oldest.
Alright, I'll just roll this one
Smells
again.
good. That's what I'm smelling.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that too. I'm like,
Oh, no, that's enough. Alright, so that's.
I can smell it. Does that mean
pizza's
it's burning?
not pizza.
No, I just checked it.
No, that means it's perfect.
It was annoying when you check it. Is it burning? No.
Just got out, guys.
No,
Fuck.
this is the thing.
52 piercing damage.
Well,
Jeez.
is
With
that
that
halved
bite,
or?
That is not halved.
Okay, so
26.
Luckily, you're a barbarian.
26.
And then I'm gonna attempt to
Right.
frickin' tendril bra again.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe. That's a modified 20.
Oh, well, yeah, then.
Alright. Alright, and I'm gonna reel you in, but I can't bite you because I already did.
Tendril bra sounds uncomfortable.
Do I have any other people that can tendril from here? 5, 10, 15,
Probably me.
20. Yeah, probably. I can see. You look like you're behind a thing. I can see Lilith though.
That doesn't
Oh.
sound
You
Try to-
can see me too.
I can see. I have two tentacles left. Let me do that.
I'm just saying.
Let's see. So that's a high 20 for Lilith
Yeah.
and a higher 20 for Coraline.
All right.
So okay. So
You guys are going for a ride.
I'm going to
5, 10.
use my reaction though.
Okay.
Do what? After this round, I won't have to summon
reduce-
my blade back every round.
It's not going to do any damage.
I'm not gonna do damage. I'm just roping you in.
Yeah, it's just grabbed you.
Okay. All right.
I could do all
Coraline, are you gonna? Do you have that rebuke thing or whatever you can do when I
Both
attack you?
Yeah, fantastic.
Because that was technically a melee weapon attack.
It's a if it misses.
It's if it misses.
Oh, if it misses, neat. So I'm glad I gotcha. That was me, brah.
Alright,
Now
so
it's actually you.
bonus action, summon the blade back,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna melee the tentacle then if
Sure.
I'm not close enough to the body.
Do it.
Am I
You are
close?
pulled in, so you can do either.
Alright, I will attack the body again
Okay.
then. Alright. Ooh, 20.
Hey, you did it.
Total.
Okay.
You have allies within 5 feet.
I know.
Get him. You do have med
Well,
allies right now.
I had advantage on the roll, so I get the sneak attack anyway.
True.
Feels better.
And I'll keep it.
Lost one.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it stand, even though it's a 1.
Okay.
Gotta be consistent.
Yep. Can't pick and choose.
27.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
Oh,
Right?
yes.
I count that. Oh, well, right in its eye. Someone else was trying to
Let's do anybody who's trapped. Let's do a dexterity saving throw.
Did it pull us up?
It had, yeah, or it
Yeah,
pulled you
we
two
were
closer, and it goes straight
in the
towards
air.
it, so you're up in the air.
Okay.
I'll make it so that way you're only 10 feet up.
Danger
I
sense
like
too.
slow fall, so I'm not even worried
Okay,
about it.
sounds good.
Dexterity 14.
Okay, you're good.
7.
Great.
Advantage.
10. Oh, yeah, 10.
So you're makes sense because you're falling from a higher distance, anyways.
Yeah.
So you're both gonna take 9 bludgeoning as you fall, except Soul, you'll take half of that because you're still.
Raging.
And I will release
What was
the
it, 10?
9. Sorry, I had counted wrong. It's summer.
Math
It's fine.
teacher,
It's
what?
fine. It's summer. I'm gonna release your things.
9:45.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was
She's
not expecting that to take as
sleeping.
long.
Well, it's
Fine.
ropers.
Easy in there, but
Anything we want to do quickly before I call it a night?
You're hoarding all the experience points until we actually level up.
No, I just didn't want to do it. I was gonna do it the long rest if you were close. You wouldn't want to
Oh, okay.
level up, but
Gotcha.
I'm doing.
All
I
right.
can do that right now.
No,
While
you're
thinking about
fine.
anything else?
I was just curious.
I don't know how it felt fighting against my Warforged.
Yes.
Clang, clang,
Absolutely.
clang, clang, clang.
You need a natural 22 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
mob
my
tactics.
Ranger Paladin in our group, in the Friday night group, has an AC of 20.
I think he's at 24.
Alright, 63, but I'll round up to 700.
700.
Yep.
All of that and just 700. Like, we fought a freaking dragon.
You did. You. That wasn't.
So 40,
Alright.
4660.
That's what I've got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just straight up ask if anybody wants to loot the ropers before we close out.
Not really.
Really? Okay.
I will loot the ropers
Oh, okay, good.
since the DM asked the question.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't hear you guys.
Would you like me to roll anything for
I
it?
wouldn't know
I
that.
would. I would like you to roll a survival to cut it open.
17.
Cool. So inside the roper you cut out, there are 4 gemstones.
Cool.
You can also, from this pinata you cut open, gather up 32 copper and 11 silver pieces scattered across the floor.
That's just the one.
That's just from one.
Can I go be the other
You
one?
can do the other one now that you care.
Well, I was doing math, so I wasn't paying attention.
I'll help
I'm
you.
not a teacher.
Okay.
I'll help you and give you some guidance. Hey, cut
And then-
there. Those things are weird. Make sure you get them out.
Make sure you roll it in the top.
Yeah, you.
We'll just
No, I wanted to
100
sit
multiple
dry.
Thank you.
That is going to be, what am I rolling? A investigation?
Survival.
Survival.
Cut it open.
Did you roll 2 d20s?
Oh no.
Because Sam is helping.
Sam is definitely helping you.
Get a 2 and an 18.
So much better.
Not much better. 11, 14.
Okay. You get 2 gemstones that are also worth 100 gold pieces each. And then I didn't each roper. Okay. I'll give you 30 copper and 12 silver pieces. They give you very specific numbers and not a range, so I don't know what that's all about. Yeah.
Yay! We
We
survived.
survived. Now we
hold
just
on
have
to
to go
that.
get an avaleth. It's fine. Any last minute notes before we close up? We have a
Would-
Renaissance Fair on the 20th.
And the
Uh,
21st.
On the 21st, 4th of July parade's coming up. We're in Anacortes,
Wait for it.
and we
I'm not cooking yet.
Okay. What do you got?
we'll see you on Friday for our
Good night.
random monsters that
Oh, yeah.
DM Will is gonna throw.
Yes,
at us.
we only have 2 people signed up potentially, so that leaves room for 3 people. Bill said he might.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
potentially.
we have at least 3 spaces.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Come on down.
Friday Night Monster.
We'll take you even if
If
you're
you
not
do decide to come, it's a level 13.
No,
Yes.
it's not. It is
Not
not a
this
level 13.
Not this week.
Not
It
Not-
changes every week.
It will change every single week from here on out. That's one of the Facebook posts things that I made.
Oh, the last thing I saw you did say.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, the one I
see
posted the
change.
Gear Gaming,
I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
the actual game itself. I will select the monster once I have a full party.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then
I didn't see
otherwise
that
we'll
one.
see you next week for
Yeah.
see if we can take on an aboleth and actually survive.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Later, everybody.
Alright, bye.
Don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Did you hit stop streaming? Or the, no, you didn't.
Okay, and that's stop